Hello and welcome! We are Multiverse Pros and we are excited to be a part of Wyvern Gaming's beta test for their new Stargate RPG. First of all, we want to thank Wyvern Gaming and CEO Brad Ellis for not only their fantastic response and letting us explore this universe on our stream. If you like what you see, and for more information on the game we're about to play, please check stargatetherepg.com for more information and updates. Also, any images of the Stargate are owned by MGM, and the maps you'll see utilized have been purchased from 2 Minute Tabletop. Much of the character artwork you see is taken directly from the core rulebook as provided by Wyvern Gaming, with some supplemental art and photography from National Geographic. My name is Elena. Here at our virtual table, we have Bo, Chris, Corey, and Jade. Without much further ado, let's begin. To begin our game, I would like to start with a quick reminder about mission points. So, in order to level up in Stargate the RPG, instead of experience points, our team uses what is called a mission point that is awarded after each mission is completed once the team returns through the gate. After the last session, they were awarded 2 mission points for their previous mission. So, when a character receives 5 mission points, they can level up to the next level. This concurs up until level 5, at which point in their class or career, they have reached the max of what the training that Stargate Command can offer. After which point, those mission points can be saved and used to purchase a feat. Once you've expended enough mission points, that will get you to the next level up in your class. It's basically personal training versus career vocational training. Alrighty. So briefly, last time we met, we saw our characters meet as a team. They were formed at the recommendation of a psychologist who took their profiles and thought this group of individuals would work well together, much to the chagrin of their current commanding officer, Colonel Majors. He doesn't really understand how any of these people are here, but that's fine because they did keep him alive in a nasty encounter with a shark after meeting some very interesting new people. So welcome to Stargate Phoenix Command. Again, it's been 6 years since the installation of the Stargate program on Earth, searching the galaxy to assess threats, open communications with other civilizations, and procure technology for the advancements of the defense of Earth. In this mission, Stargate Command, also known as the SGC, has made many advancements throughout the years, and Phoenix Command was established with the understanding that it is necessary to have an off-world base that would allow for better cooperation between alien races, the humans, as well as establish a training program that would allow for those species to grow and thrive against the galaxy's threats. As we come back to our cast of characters, they're kind of separated throughout the base. We see Guy in the weapons training room, where he is currently being run through a very rigorous gun safety training program after accidentally shooting himself with a Zatnikatel on our previous mission. We come to Brada, who is in the cafeteria trying to make new friends with not large success, but we'll check in with him in a minute. We come to Lieutenant Buddy, doing whatever Lieutenant Buddy does best. He's hanging out in his room. And then, of course, Clarence Dude Dune. Dude has been set on a very interesting training program. After learning of her accelerated movement through the Stargate Command's training program, Colonel Majors has set her on a personal information quest where she was forced to sit down over the last week and read mission report after mission report from the SGC, as well as watch some strangely propagandic training videos. Welcome to the SGC. So you want to travel through the gate?
She wrote like a carefully worded complaint on the propaganda in the thing. She's like, this seems very imperialistic. Perhaps tone down a few of the things. She's just been in the library, just straight up reading everything. She's just working her way through the library. She's at like 5%.
So, let's start with a brief look at the last week for Guy. Other than his safety training course, what else has Guy been up to?
Well, I've just been trying to kind of get to know everybody, and just this place is weird, man. Everybody's pretty violent. I didn't realize that there was going to be so much killing. Like everything's dangerous, so I'm starting to be more careful. Like I've shot myself, I think, twice or three times. My memory's gotten a little worse since I've been here, so I've been doing a lot of training, been hanging out with my buds, just getting to know them. Yeah, I don't think I fit in quite yet. But you know what? I'm bound to keep these folks safe. So I've been looking into the anatomy and physiology of these people I'm working with, learning a little more about the races I'm going to be encountering. I just want to be as big a help as I can.
Buddy, tell us a little bit more about your last week for you. What have you been up to?
And trying to wire a television.
It's not easy. You are off world. It's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot of paperwork.
Just hanging out.
What would
Trying
you
to do
watch
that.
with a television? Would you have like a bunch of you have to acquire DVDs.
No, VHS.
No,
VHS.
see, there's latency, but that
That's
doesn't
about
matter. It still
2003.
gets sent.
We
You
don't
can
get cable.
DVDs, but
We don't get cable.
I
no
mean,
cable,
where
no
does
cable.
satellite come from? Outer space.
Dune walks out of the room. She can't handle that. She can't. She has like 5 books in her
Sounds good to
arm
me, man.
and like 3
I'm
different
with you.
mission reports with like classified all over them. She's like, no.
Speaking
No.
of dude, in your research, you have found a little bit more information regarding some interesting system lords that have been happening. You found some information about Apophis, who has been recently taken out of the equation, for instance, and some interesting new threats that you'll continue to learn about as you progress through the rigorous training program that the colonel has set for you. And finally, Brada. What's the last week been like for you?
It's just like you said, Rado's been hanging out in probably the mess hall or various other meeting places, trying to make friends and learn as much as he can about everyone's culture, especially Earth culture, that he can. He has been introduced to a game called Connect Four by maybe one of the soldiers. No, once you connect four, you end the game by saying, "Dang, you won against this." I'm not aware of the implications.
I don't get it, man.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah.
That's how you play the game.
Why am I doing this? Why am I here?
How do you
Why did
connect
I-
them though? They're like,
Why did I come here?
You drop them through the top end.
but who's sis? It doesn't make sense, man. That's just okay.
I do not know, Guy.
At which point, one of the system technicians for the gate room comes in with a note in his hand and approaches you, Brada, and he's like, "Missive from for you has come through the gate. We weren't exactly sure what it said, so we wrote it out. We wrote it out for you by words. And if you look at it, this note says, Shakabrata, Zokelzo Kasha, Shoichikel, Telak Kachazo, Kototonak Zoka Nayo, Tatok no Na Krika Shesh. Which to most people looks like gibberish. You, however, Brada, would know that this translates to Brada. Alpha Kelso went off on a journey with Talok. Neither have returned. Kotal has taken control of the village. Come fight against the takeover immediately. Important.
This is a matter of great importance. I need to return to my tribe immediately. Is that possible?
You'll have to take that up with your commanding officer. But just yeah, that transmission came through with an IDC, so figured it was probably important. No one stepped through with it, so it was audio only. But I'll leave you to seek out your mission commander.
Is our mission commander still lawyer?
No, your mission commander is actually it's still Colonel Majors.
Majors.
So General Lawyer is the base commander.
Okay.
He's everybody. He's the big bad boss. Big bad boss, but not the big bad evil guy. He's the BBB, not the BBEG.
Mm-hmm. All right. So then
BBBG.
I will search out Majors.
Okay. Let's see how long this takes. Roll me.
Animal handling.
Yes. No. Roll me. Let's make it an investigation check to see how long it takes. Roll me an investigation and a culture check. A 20. All right. So you as you go through the base, you ask around and trying to figure out where the colonel spends most of his time. You learn in your questioning that he's probably right now in the gym, in the training room. He likes to go there to work off some irritation and steam that he is currently feeling a lot of in his training with Dude, and go to utilize the punching bags and the mini boxing ring they have there.
Is it because Dude asks too many questions?
He asks far too many questions, and he's like, "Why don't you already know this? You should know this. I don't."
Every time she's like very formal with the question, "Sir, I don't mean to interrupt your day, but very minor detail about this mission report that I have a question about," and it's like basic of the basic of the basics.
Yeah.
And she's like, I've been in depth in this 4-year plan thing, and I just a quiet question about what the chevrons are.
What does capital NE mean? Oh, that's northeast. I was sleeping.
So
Are they numbers?
I'm gonna go. You
I couldn't find a description in these mission reports.
You keep
I think it's
reading, and I
because-
will be back. And he leaves.
I think it's because they're like clearance level 5, and I'm supposed to start at clearance level 4, but these were the only ones I had access to.
His rank is commander?
Is a colonel.
Colonel. Colonel Majors.
Major colonels.
Sorry to interrupt. I have received a message from my family, well, my tribe, and they need my help, it would appear. I would like to assemble the team and head through the gate.
Want to just take personal time and go by yourself?
I fear there may be danger.
All right. Well, I can't necessarily authorize a full mission, but you could, I guess, approach your team and see who's willing to take some personal time to go handle this.
Thank you.
And he goes back, and it just is.
And I think Dude was just there.
A dude?
So
No. Dude is in a different room.
in a different room. Okay.
Yes. So now you can choose which of your teammates, if you'd like to ask if they'd like to request personal time to go off on this, you can seek out your teammates individually and have the discussion.
Let's go with the pacifist first. So I will search out Guy.
All right. Roll me an investigation check. Followed by Guy, roll me a culture check to try and figure out where you are. I'll do it that way. We'll do it that way.
All right. So let me a culture check.
Yep.
That's interesting. That culture's interesting.
Okay. So 12. I'm going to say that you are actually, interestingly enough, with Dude in the media room, which is going to include a lot of files. It's basically a research room here on base and you have found this really cool thing called a television, and you're watching videos that people have taken. Like, people have recorded missions.
Wow, man.
So you're
It's a
watching
lot
some
of people
these.
getting shot.
It's a lot of people getting shot,
I
actually.
think I
Um,
heard Buddy talking about this thing, right?
and yeah, Buddy's been trying to get one. Well, no, dude. Yeah, Buddy's been trying to get one requisitioned for himself for his room, so he never has to leave and talk to people. It's great. Uh,
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What kind of stuff they got, man? They got Planet Earth or anything like that?
there's no like pop culture videos. It's all mission related. Um,
Okay.
but with that investigation check with a 3, Brada, it's gonna take you a while. It's gonna take about 2.5 hours before you finally figure out where they are through questions. Most people are like, "Oh, I don't know. I think the pacifist, as people call him on base, he's just the pacifist, or the guy who shoots himself. They don't know his name. They think he's
Fair.
like maybe he shot himself again. Did you check med bay? I
It's a
I don't
good
know. So it takes you about 2.5 hours before you're finally able to track them down. And then when you walk in, you are like, oh hey, two birds, one stone. There's dude as well.
Rather violent videos for you guy. Looking at the images of all the people getting shot. on the screen.
Yeah. Well, I got to learn what's going to happen so I can learn what I'm going to have to patch up, man.
He's been critiquing their
Yeah,
ability to like medicine each other.
pretty bad, man.
He's been critiquing all of the medical officials.
See, this guy, he wrapped it counterclockwise. You don't do that, man. It's going to come unwrapped immediately when this guy
Yep.
tries to go and run.
Yep.
He loads his rifle here on the left side. It's going to unwrap that, so you got to look at details like that, man.
It's deeply impinging on my ability to research this. I've started alphabetically in the histories.
But you know how
I've-
you could organize
I'm
it,
midway
though.
through A in the mission reports.
So what's going on, bro? We got some news?
I believe I may have some issues back home with my tribe. I wanted to see if you would like to accompany me.
What are you talking about, man? What's going on?
Sure, I'll go anywhere that's not a book right now.
It appears 2 members of my tribe have gone missing. My presence has been requested, and I do not think it's going to be a safe encounter. I would prefer to have my team with me.
Hey, man, if you need help, I'm with you, man. You know that.
I'm already loading up. It's not a book. I'm so tired of books right now. Let's go deal with
Yeah, I'm
some
with you. Let's do
things.
this. Let me grab some supplies, man. Let me get my kit.
Do y'all know where Buddy is?
Have you tried his room?
He stays in his room, man. He likes to try to not work and like avoid officers.
I will go get Buddy.
All right.
Hey, tell him there's a television in here, man.
roll an investigation check for me.
Oh, geez. Okay, not as bad as the
13.
3.
Easily enough. The 3 of you. If I'll make it to 17 if they stay with you. Otherwise, yeah, you find his room easily enough. The
He
door's
keeps
shut.
going in a wrong direction, and I turn him. No, this
Yeah.
way, left.
The door is shut. So you will have to knock. But yeah,
I'm asleep.
You're awake. You're not asleep. Get up.
It's midnight. It's
I don't
sleepy
care.
time.
It's not midnight.
You
If
don't
it
have
was
a clock.
midnight,
You don't know
I
how to
would be
tell
in a
time.
bunk. I distinctly have a clock.
It's not digital. You can't read it.
It is digital. It tells me the exact second. It's on my watch. It is 10:44.
That's just a calendar.
Get up.
The 44th day of the 10th month.
I am throwing a smoke grenade in your room. In 3 seconds, if you don't open this door.
If the door's not open, how are you going to throw a smoke grenade in?
I will open it myself and throw a smoke grenade in.
That's invasion of privacy. I'm going to have to report that.
You're right. I should
I
report
could be
this.
naked.
Do not doubt her.
I've already picked up a smoke grenade that I have on me at all times. This is just a little chemical warfare.
That's
that I like
against
to use.
protocol.
hey.
You're not supposed to be carrying weapons around the base.
Hey, buddy, we found a television, man.
A whole room of them.
I don't think I'm allowed to take those. I already tried.
Check it out,
They
man.
yelled at me.
We need your help, man.
Okay. What? Just walk out. in uniform, just sitting in there.
If Ra needs our help, man.
Oh, with what? Do you learn to play Connect 4 yet? Does he need someone to play against?
2 members of my tribe have gone missing. My assistance has been requested. I do not believe it's going to be a simple matter.
How not simple a matter do you think? Should I go full kit or like half kit?
If someone's threatened it to the extent to where my aid has been requested through the gate, we should expect the worst.
Full kit it is.
I'm going to get a rocket launcher this time.
I'm definitely grabbing grenades this time.
Hey, maybe I should take some weapons.
Yeah,
No.
take a flamethrower.
Have you finished your course?
I mean, I got
Then-
like, they said I got to go back.
You are
You
legally
done?
not allowed to have a weapon from this precinct. I mean, from this base.
I think it's, yeah, probably best.
It was very clearly spelled out to me that I
Okay.
am not to allow you near the weapons room without 4 people supervising you.
There's only 3 of us.
Exactly.
He can supervise
That's
himself.
fair,
That
man.
counts as 4.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
definitely. Yeah, I'm good, man. I can watch yeah.
No.
All right, I'll just take my kit. I'll be good. I'm ready.
What would our typical loadout be for a personal like this?
So, since the colonel has given permission to go ahead and take personal time to step through the gate, you would be allowed personal items. The lieutenants would be allowed to take a uniform and a tactical vest, as well as a day's worth of MRE. They can have basically, they'll be able to have access to the TACOM. They'll be able to have access to like one prep. However, our resident aliens, our friends, will only have access to personal items, as
And
well as tactical vests and uniforms.
Do I still get my P90? I feel an emotional connection to that P90.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Never P90. You could do some more paperwork if you'd like, Brada and Guy, if you would like to request further equipment.
I want a grenade. I want 5 grenades.
I just need my med kit, and I've got everything I need. I just pretty much keep it in my bunk with me. I don't need anything beyond that. Unless, how long are we going to be gone, man? Do we need rations or something? Better take some in case, huh?
Yes, how long is this supposed to take? We do have to requisition time off.
I'd imagine for now a day should be fine.
Mm.
Get
Require
some
'em for a
water and
weekend
some
request.
rations. Yeah, water
Is
and
time
rations.
off transferable?
Get
It
some
is
extra in
not.
case we see somebody that needs help, man. I'll take some. I'll pack down some rations, a good bit, and some water.
So in that case, I think I'll take 1 day's rations and a sidearm.
But take like 5.
You're gonna take 5
Guys.
sidearms? That's crazy.
5 rations, 5 days, because I'm gonna.
Man, for a pacifist, you sure.
Just well armed. So you
Yeah.
guys, you put in for the requisition requests. Dude, your request for 5 grenades is for a personal mission is unequivocally denied.
I look the requisition officer dead in the eye, be like, last time I went through one of these portals, there was a shark that attacked us. A shark.
Okay, you're still not getting
It was a
5
shark.
grenades. You're still not getting 5 grenades.
The
I have-
colonel almost died under my watch.
I have a
need
list.
grenades.
I have a list of who's allowed to take grenades, and you're not on my list. So
Are you sure? I look them dead in the eye and like, are you sure I'm not on that list?
But do you know who is on a list to take an
roll me-
RPG? This
roll-
guy.
Roll me an intimidation check and a persuasion check.
Awesome. I hope
Oh
this works.
no!
Yes.
Unfortunately, the persuasion check was for Buddy, not for Dude.
Oh,
Oh, god damn.
that's fine.
But that was her first
You're
law.
It's a 16. Uh,
Wow.
So
Buddy,
sad.
So
the woman in the requisitions room just looks over and goes, "No, no, 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 mm-mm," and then turns back to you, Dude. Goes back to her
I just
list.
want her to look deep in my eye and see the desperation. I can't go back into that war zone without something.
So Colonel Majors is on the list. So if he takes them out and then distributes them, you could have at max 2, as it says here, from the Colonel. But I can't. I will lose my job if I
It's
just
rookie numbers and
give
you
them
know it.
to
Fine.
you.
Fine. Thank you so much for your help. It was helpful.
I feel like you don't mean that, but okay.
I salute and leave the room.
Brada, your request for a sidearm was approved. You were allowed. That was easily done. And then Dude and Buddy, you were easily allowed to pull out your standard 1 day, 1 prep equipment. Guy, you didn't request anything additional, did you?
I just wanted to get backpack, and I want to get it full of provisions. I just want in case
You just
we
want a
find
couple of
somebody-
2 days worth
MREs.
of food.
Yeah,
Okay.
like some MRE, some water, like a good bit of pack
Okay.
myself down with
So
useful equipment.
instead of all of the weapons and a tent and your loadout equipment is going to be a tactical vest, 6 days worth of MREs, a flashlight, a water purifier, 16 bottles of water. Your pack is very heavy. Be
Okay.
aware of that.
Yeah, it's good, man. I'm trying to get stronger, man. If I'm going to be able to help these guys, I got to toughen up.
Beef up.
Let's
Oh
do
yeah.
this.
All right. At which point, once you guys are ready, and you've gotten the lists of what you're going to need for the day you leave, it's easy enough for you guys to go ahead and approach the Colonel and request a minimum of 1 day with a potential for maybe 2 days worth of personal time. Seeing as that you're all willing to go together, he just kind of gives a look. He's like, maybe the psychologists weren't wrong. Maybe they will be friends or work well together. I don't know. But yeah, sure, I guess. Don't die. I don't know what else to tell you.
we'll be weary of
Uh,
these sharks.
I would like you to tell them that I'm in charge.
Hey, man, I'll make sure we don't die.
Yeah, you know what? Buddy's in charge.
June has the deadest eye look, being like, this might as well happen.
Hey, Buddy's in
Yeah,
charge.
no,
Hey,
for this
man.
one, yeah, Buddy's in charge.
It's gonna be
Col-
pretty chill. Nice.
For cultural things, I mean, obviously look to Brada, but yeah, why not? Sure, why not? Buddy's in charge for this one.
Sweet.
Don't get them killed. You guys, I'll put in the request and you guys will leave day after tomorrow.
Can you get me approved for an RPG for my next mission? I want an RPG.
Make a
I'll bring
persuasion
them
check.
all back alive if you do.
Make a persuasion check.
But if it's just like a diplomacy mission, man, we're visiting somebody's capital.
June
you
makes a
can
whole
take
lot of not eye contact after as soon as he says that, her eyes
RPGs
go
are
big, and
super
she's like,
diplomatic.
Yeah, sometimes, man, I guess.
Why? Not gonna send an RP for no. That's gonna be a big. You didn't actually fill out the paperwork for this, right? Because I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's a no. It's a no on that.
I mean, if someone's pointing an RPG at you, you're not going to say no.
You already got an RPG, man, right here. A really positive guy.
I don't believe
Let's
that's what he
do
meant,
it.
guy.
All right. I'm
I don't think
gonna say I need all of you to leave my office. But thank you for visiting, I guess.
Jade's losing it.
We broke him.
Out. Just go. Just leave.
June is like near tears. She's so Lucinous, like, what did I do wrong? What did I just try to do my best?
You're not even gonna
I'm the
ask for
only
grenades.
RPG you need,
No.
buddy.
Don't want to risk it.
You can't follow up an RPG denial with
I
grenade
I,
request.
I cannot.
Hey, so he can't have an. Can I have 2 grenades? Just 2. Just 2 little ones.
What about just
And
We're
G?
walking away. I'm
I
like,
can't put my foot in this. I can't.
threw it to you. It was a softball. I asked for something big. We could have talked our way down.
No.
How about
the
grenades that
haggling.
aren't rocket propelled?
To discuss these plans.
Exactly.
Here, let me watch. I stick my head in. Hey, boss, can I have a grenade?
No.
I
No
walk
roll.
out. See? Now we all look dumb.
No, not all of us. Let's go.
Yes,
Since we've got
all of us.
a day of downtime, I want to look at this letter. Is it handwritten?
Well, it's a transcription.
Okay, so I can't really tell who might have wrote it.
No.
audio.
But make an intelligence check for me.
I almost rolled.
They just
hard.
sent an audio signal through the gate.
Okay, with a 14. Again, this was a transcription from audio that came through a wormhole. So, with what your basic knowledge of Phoenix Command is, that you might be able to see if there was a recorded audio file.
I would like to locate that.
Okay. Make. Are there any fun new checks that
I
we
have
can
it
use
right
for
here.
this?
How about a pilot check?
No,
You haven't used
that's
that one
not,
yet.
not gonna be a pilot check. Not gonna be a pilot check.
Yeah, 'cause then they give 2 at
Unfortunately.
Would it be a
Go ahead.
science?
Make a
Science.
make
Weird
an
science.
investigation check.
Hey, I need to mute for 1 second. Sorry.
Okay.
Did he actually mute, or did he actually?
He actually
muted?
physically muted. Yeah.
Oh man, I was like, no, don't actually mute. We know
This is me
better.
marking it. This is me marking it.
I'll clap when he unmutes. Okay.
Will that help?
It's
All right.
fine. It's fine. It shouldn't be. too rough.
Unmuted.
Sorry, man.
Okay.
I thought I was just supposed to tell you. I forgot that we had to do it all at the same time.
So with a 6 investigation check, you have no idea
Oh, shit.
how or who to ask to locate what that might how to find an audio file for what came through. No idea.
It's fair. It's fair.
You could, I mean, you have another day, so I mean, there are other ways you could try to figure it out if you'd like to try and come up with some creative ways.
If you tried asking the bass DJ.
Yeah, the base radio station might have something. No, there's no base radio station. There's no.
Well, no, I think I'll stay. I can't really think of another way to track this down if I can't track down the actual recording. So
Okay. So the next day passes pretty uneventfully. On the morning.
Can I
of-
start researching whatever race he is?
Yeah.
Because I
go
have no
ahead.
idea the culture, and I feel like that's a dangerous thing.
Make a culture check for me. All right. He's an Unas.
I didn't even know that name. I was just like, he's just a whatever he is.
He's an Unas. They are a typically more tribalistic society. They function in small tribes that usually make up a larger coalition, as opposed to large cities or large governments. Their economy is trade based. So they don't exchange currency. It's you exchange and trade. It's customary when greeting. From that, you find it's customary in greeting to give something before any discussion really begins. Other than that, Barada might know.
I at least know what he's called now.
But
That's
yeah,
cool.
you know he is an Unas now. Yes.
Cool. I didn't know that before. I was just like, this is a fever dream of nonsense.
Is there anything else anyone would like to accomplish in the last day?
Yeah, so Guy would definitely, he's been doing a lot of research on different species and people he's going to be encountering because he wants to be as knowledgeable about physiology and anatomy as he can. So I want to see what I could learn about Unas, knowing that I'm going to be encountering them and that there's one on my team, just doing some research on their anatomy and physiology.
Okay. Specifically make me a medicine check and an investigation check.
Yes, Gate Master.
Yes, queen.
Ooh, 5 bonus.
All right.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh.
So now the investigation.
Way to go, Guy.
Oh, investigation. It's not so hot as ooh.
Oh, you came from so high.
22 and a 3. A 22 medicine and 3
So-
investigation. A crit fail investigation.
When you're going through all these mission reports, you can't find anything really super interesting. There's some classified files that you don't have access to that are cool. There's just one file you found that actually it kind of mentions an Unas, but it looks like that they're normally inhabited by they're taken as hosts by the Gould. So most Unas you meet are going to be Gould. It's that simple. So you know a lot about how to take a Gould out. So that'll be helpful.
All right, man. But our guy, he doesn't have a
No, he
symbiote.
must be a well, you don't know.
Like
I mean, you don't think so because
unawakened?
nothing happened on Skadillion, but you know.
Yeah.
Maybe
Man, I'll
he's
probably
really
just
good.
ask him like
You know what?
at an
Maybe he's
opportune
really good at
time.
hiding it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'll probably just wait till the worst time and just bring it up.
Just the weirdest timing mid conversation. Oh, hey, by the way.
Probably
somebody
so, yeah. Like randomly. We'll see. I'll have to make a note to ask. All right, good stuff.
I mean,
You
you
like
get
write it in
attacked by the-
Sharpie on your arm.
Ask
You
him
Ask
get
a
that
lot.
question.
Kraken, so I'm
Parasite.
sure it's fine.
Ask bruh that thing. Man, what was I thinking? I'm ready. I'm done. Let's do this. Let's go, man.
It's like a me personal level, writing a note to myself.
Right. What are we talking about?
Me as a
So-
player, I wasn't aware of the gift thing when reintroducing to Unas. But I would believe Barada would know. So what
Oh, yeah.
kind of gift would be appropriate when returning
Food.
on something like this?
Food.
Food?
Yeah,
Okay.
food.
I
Food
figured
would
I'm
be
probably
fine.
just going to give him my ration.
Yeah, food would be fine.
I love them. They taste great.
They're so good.
Can I go to the kitchen and actually find if we have any raw fruits or vegetables I can take with? I want to give them like an orange or some shit like that.
What if they're like carnivores, man?
Make a perception check.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, there's actually so in the mess hall, it's like buffet style. So as you go through, you can just like grab from the salad bar. There's like a
Fruit
bowl
section.
with like apples and oranges. You can just pick up a couple.
I have like I just pick up the bowl and pour it into a bag. Direct eye contact with like some other random person.
There are like
in the
6
base.
people behind you in line for breakfast the next morning who are. Wait, come on!
Fruitless.
No. I have a reason. I lick one of them. You want this still?
Yeah,
an
actually, it's
orange.
an orange. I can just peel it off.
Okay, fine. Here you go. And then I walk off.
What an ass!
Good thing you gave them that orange, or their efforts
Why
would
did
have
she
been
get
fruitless.
here? I heard she didn't even actually do the training program. Why is she here?
Yeah, I agree.
I hold Joe back in because someone's trying to kill me, and then I leave.
No one's trying to kill her. She's just a hypochondriac. I need vitamin C. She doesn't understand
kinda
that
the
much
worst.
vitamin C is just not even gonna help.
She like
bruh,
Make her
seems
have to use
so
the bathroom.
competent, but she's actually
bruh,
quite
do
crazy.
Unis like fruit, man? Do they like that stuff?
I just assumed.
I was
Who
asking.
doesn't like
Bruh.
oranges?
Figure he's a Unis.
Yes, we would enjoy fruit.
Do you eat that stuff?
Along with meat, yes.
Okay. Well, they're cool. They'll probably like that then, man.
I didn't tell
I mean,
anyone
I
I have
bet
a
they'll
bag
like
full of
this
oranges.
more. And
Figure
I
we
grab
saw
a
you
couple,
taking a big ass.
Oh,
I
okay.
grab some bacon.
I mean, you were not subtle.
I was
About-
not subtle. I just
At all.
stole the
You were not
breakfast
subtle
oranges.
at all.
Walk up with a sack of fruit.
You just walked up with a backpack and poured like
I poured it directly into my own bag.
6 oranges and 5 apples. So
Yeah.
you've got 10
I
fruits
just-
in your bag right now.
I would just
These
like
thing
to
are
wrap
bananas.
up some strips of bacon and do that.
Like raw?
And a napkin.
We have brought you
Cooked or
oranges
raw?
and bacon.
Make some bacon. Okay.
No, it's cooked bacon, and some napkins, like paper towel or something.
Yeah, you got to do that,
Yeah,
man.
like 4 or
I've
5
got some
strips of bacon.
granola. Like I'm just eating some grains, some nuts.
All right.
berries.
Oh, I
You know
did
that granola is actually
by
made
the
out of
way.
meat.
You did what?
I didn't actually eat breakfast. I just went in and did my serial killer move and then left.
All right.
Didn't
Dig
even
it, dig
eat
it,
any of
dig
it.
it,
Great.
dig it.
Oh, do they have like the little plastic things of cereal?
Oh yeah. No, I will
I'm gonna
actually
take one of those for
in 2003 it would be the actual tiny little boxes of cereal because they
Those
didn't
are
have them
nice. Yeah.
in the bowl, so it's like the little
Yummy.
tiny boxes of cereal. But yeah,
Yeah.
you can grab a few of those. You get some Fruitios because
Name brands.
copyrights. You get some
Get
Fruitios
some
and you get some,
non-copywritten color circles.
and then you get some Choco Flakes.
Some crispy rice.
Those are your options.
Captain
Okay,
Chewy's.
when I'm leaving, I grab like 3 of those and I eat them dry as I'm like waiting for mission to start.
Just everyone in the cafeteria hates you. Just everyone. Just
Solid.
everyone. Just everyone. All right. So your morning passes relatively uneventfully.
I'm just waiting in the waiting area, eating my dry cereal.
So as you go through and you get ready, the gate does in fact dial and you go through. And as you step through the gate, you are brought to Brada, a very familiar place. This is your home planet, Kashakan.
Hashatka.
Kashakan. K''Chakkaan. Kashakan.
Khan Shaka Khan.
I feel like that's a sound effect, not a name.
Kashakan.
Yeah, feels good here.
Where are you from, man?
Yes.
Pretty cool, man. I love it. Look at all the trees.
Smell the air. Very unlike
Oh,
the
yes,
budget.
it smells like air.
I
Everyone make me a
sneeze.
perception check.
Clean, man. This is beautiful. I love it.
Perception checks.
Perception.
Perception.
Let's see how much I
Dastardly
perceive.
perception. Hey, we're pretty perceptive so far,
Until
folks. So, buddy.
So Buddy
went
and Brada,
Solidly downhill.
you see that you're at the bottom of a really cool valley, rocky, mountainous area. Like there's a slow path up, but you're gonna have to do some climbing to get up and out of here. Lots of trees, lots of brush. That's pretty. Guy, there's some really cool rocks around here. You don't hear anything though. Like there's a lot of birds, but you don't hear that industrial underlying hum that you've
Whoa,
been
look at those
hearing.
birds, man. The bird's got 4 wings. Never seen anything like that.
Dude, your first roll was a 20, right?
No, that was for something else, I
That
think.
was for something else? Okay.
I don't know what, but it was for something. I
Okay.
think that was the culture thing, possibly. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Who knows? It was an
All right.
18.
With an 18, you see a slight rustle of movement off to your forward right. But it could be a bird. You don't know.
I immediately pull out my gun.
Okay.
I'm like ready for it. because I'm super paranoid at this point. Last time it was a fucking shark. No one should be attacked by a shark. That's not how sharks work.
Last time it was a shark. Pull out my gun.
This time it's a land shark.
Okay. Do you do anything else? How does everyone else react to her pulling out her? Do you pull out the P90 or do you pull out your Beretta, your sidearm?
I pull out my P90. I'm in like that soldier ready stance. I want to investigate where that weird sound came from.
What's going on, dude?
Brado will look
I heard
in the
something.
direction, but hold his hand out like, wait.
I wait, but I'm still ready. I'm so ready to die.
She's afraid there's a shark over there.
Woods, man? I don't think it's a shark.
Sharks
dude.
are not in the woods, and if they are, I am immediately killing it, even if it is not hostile.
So, okay, go ahead and
Probably already dead if it's in the woods.
Probably.
let's see here. Brada, you reach out to have her wait. So then you do not advance forward, correct?
Yes.
Correct. I'm not gonna. Oh, as I said, do you?
All right, so you keep your attention trained up here then. It's gone quiet. You don't see any more movement.
I do like an investigation check and see if I can see anything through the bush.
You can do an investigation check for me. 15? I won't say anything.
Solid. My paranoia is very high right now.
Understandable. After a shark attack.
I'm not okay.
It's only a week
Shark
ago.
attack was weeks ago.
I mean, it was almost 7 days. I still have a wonderful scar set.
It was pretty scary, man.
Gotten off the bridge.
I was working on it. The colonel was still there. I'm not abandoning a superior officer in
He's
a death
big
zone.
boy. He knows how to get off bridges as well.
Not demonstratable.
At
Anyway,
which point,
so-
in the middle of this conversation, an Unas steps out from behind the brush. Brata, you immediately recognize this as your son, Morta.
I do not point my gun at him.
You don't know that. You just know it's an Unas.
Yeah, but I know it's an Uno, so I'm not going to point my gun at him. I just have my gun ready.
Hand on top of the gun, push down if it's up in any manner.
No, it's like pointed off to the side. I know gun safety. I'm not pointing a gun at someone who is not yet hostile.
Aw. PSA. No gun safety.
Yeah, man. Gun safety is important.
Dude, I'm straight up Canadian. I feel weird pointing a gun at anyone. I feel weird pointing a gun at a cutout. Never
Don't look
pointed
at
a
the
gun at
barrel.
anyone.
That's
So
the first lesson.
as Morta steps out,
Morta.
he gives you a look. I've been here for 2 days waiting. Guys couldn't be more loud.
We have just came through the gate. Why 2 days? Why the letter?
Kotal's taking control. He's claiming alpha in Kelzo's absence.
Do you want an apple?
It's food.
No.
Like a
Tell her
gift.
no. And you do know Morta is not speaking in a language any of you recognize per se, except for Brata.
That's fine. I still offer him an apple. That's why I offer him an apple. I don't understand.
I will
going on?
I will translate as we go back and forth.
Perfect, because I don't
Yeah.
I don't want to speak in the Unas language that long. Not that it's not fun, but there's only a limited amount of words that have been pre-translated, and I don't feel like it's respectful to make it up.
Yeah.
So, good. We have a translator. I can speak in common.
Has anyone searched for Kelso?
Common English.
Kotal has forbidden it.
I'm sure he has.
I was not supposed to reach out. I think the only reason
You sent the transmission.
Against my better judgment, yes. She is your sister. Your family. Maybe blood means something still.
It was a good action, Morta.
We'll see.
Definitely feel like he's mad at you.
Is the tribe still in the same location?
It is.
We head to the tribe. How is
What?
Kulta? How is Kutal as Alpha?
Kutal. Right. I can't
Kotul.
spell. Fine.
Kotul's fine.
Kotul.
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 Are you sure you want to go to the town? They already have people that don't like us and don't want us looking for this other guy. Maybe we just start looking for this other guy. I don't know
Nah,
anyone's
it'll be
names.
fine. They love us.
I feel like they probably don't.
Those who resented Kelzo's willingness to work with outsiders are pleased with Kotul. He is harkening back to times of war, and
Solid.
it is. I fear many will die.
And the majority of the tribe is on his side, apparently.
Good, man.
I wouldn't say the majority, but as you know, when an alpha issues a command, it's hard to deny them.
I understand. You've done well.
I definitely don't think we should go to the town.
Before Kelso.
If we sneak around, they'll get madder at us.
Yeah, but this town seems like it's going to stab us.
Well, I'll just fight the alpha and become the new alpha.
You straight up will
Come on.
die.
They will
Also,
kill
that's
you, but
very culturally insensitive. They will kill you.
You're being culturally insensitive. I think they're a very accepting people.
when was the
I
last
don't
time
know.
you met an Unas, buddy?
Can I do a perception
Other
check
than
on
my
his
son.
son and to see like how battle checked out he is? Like, is he like covered in like battle scars and like ready with like 5 weapons on him and like just will crush?
Definitely do a perception check.
My son will kill you, buddy.
Oh yeah, I know.
So you look at Morta, and he is not only wearing furs, but he has a leather armor that has been constructed. He has a bone necklace around his neck. He has a great hammer slung across his back, as well as 2 blades on his hips, at his waist. He very much looks like he has been through some battles. He has a scar across his eye that has the eye is not gone or dead per se, but you can definitely see that there is a scar across his eye that looks like it might have affected his vision at some point. He's definitely been battle hardened. This is not a baker.
I mean, I saw this movie this one time where this guy is swinging around this sword, and the other guy just pulled a gun and shot him. I mean, I'll probably just do that.
Do not count on that stopping him. One of the things
can I look at like
really
these
good
guys have like
ability as a
natural. These guys
And their
have like
skin is very thick. Yes,
Yeah.
they do look. They have a little bit of a natural armor. Yes.
yeah. So I'm
You know
like
where
that
you don't
looks
have natural
basic.
armor on your eye.
Are we really discussing fighting my child while he's here?
His child? No. Like I'm
Well,
trying to use him
I
to
mean-
gauge what an alpha would be like, and I'm straight up, yeah, go for that fight. I'm gonna be in the background, not engaging and watching you die.
Studying the trees and the rocks in the area while they're doing all this.
Can I make a nature
Looking
check?
at the nature.
Give
Man,
me
this
a
is
nature
neat
check.
too, man. This is really nice, man. I don't see why you left this place.
Can I look
Bruh.
at his son and give him like a warrior head nod and be like, yeah, no, you would
And I
fuck
wonder
every
if
bit
this
of this
is like
shit up.
evergreen or if it like changes.
It's a
cool,
pretty
man.
tropical foliage. You're not really sure. It's like for being so high in the mountains, it's a little strange to have this much of a tropical sense.
Yeah. Should be a
but-
little colder up here, man.
Yeah, it's a little strange, but looking around, you see that the mountain also is much. Like, you are pretty high elevation wise, and it only keeps going upwards
Wow.
that you can see.
This is awesome. I wonder if there's like geothermal, if there's like maybe some magma under here, kind of giving that out. Yeah, this is really cool, man.
You do have
Take some
Uh,
notes.
Dude, Morta kind of, after seeing that, just like raises what would be an eyebrow and gives you a slight little tilt. That, you know, it could be a twitch. You don't really know.
I don't know. I'm trying to get on a warrior baseline with him,
You know?
but that's fair. I feel like these guys we would get our shit fucked up so bad if we tried to fight these guys.
Hey, can I help, man? Is somebody injured? Do you have any existing injuries, or somebody? I'm a healer. Did anybody anybody need help, man? That's
No.
what we're here for.
Morta looks to Brata and just, your friends are loud.
I need y'all.
What's he saying?
I need y'all to be
Hey.
quieter as we approach the village.
Oh, okay.
We
shit.
will.
I'm
Shoot.
not going to the village.
Cthulhu will have you killed.
I will die.
I don't think we can go there,
Oh, that
man. I
blood
think
fight.
we gotta.
You are a threat. You
As
are
long as that
against
guy's in charge,
everything
man.
he is preaching. Also, the three of you have no idea what's happening. This is all happening in a different language. This is
Then we
not
have
I thought he
happening.
said he was telling us what.
Yeah.
He said he was telling us what was going on.
Oh,
At
you're
least some of it.
you're
Maybe he
translating?
wouldn't tell
Okay.
us the first
Then
one.
we have no choice but to track down Kelso. Where was she last?
She went towards the old mine. She was seeking.
Go on, Morta. Seeking what?
Looking for evidence that the old gods were false.
Then we don't have time to waste. To the mines.
All right. So he leads you north through this, and you will have to go up further into the mountains. So
Along the way as we head to the
yes.
mountains, I do want to, I guess, survival. I want to make sure we know if we're happening to run across any tracks that may have gone ahead of us, or if there may be more foot traffic than just what's commonly seen in this area.
Okay. In that case, Brada, make me a survival check. Let's see here. Everyone else. Ooh.
Yeah.
You think that you are doing a great job. Like, no one is gonna find your tracks. You're not breaking any branches. You're not stepping on anything. You're doing so good. You were
Embarrassing
doing
the on.
so good. And your son, who you know is a skilled hunter tracker, is like quickly following behind you and trying to like camouflage your
Fixing
team.
branches, covering my
Like,
footsteps.
he's desperately trying to help fix this. It is. It is. You see the just outright irritation in his face at all times.
Looks like you might be a little distracted, man.
I need
Is a
everyone, including Brada and Morta. We're gonna go ahead and let's make dexterity checks as we climb through up the mountain. Climb every mountain pass.
Hot dexterity. Aha!
Brada, you're just a total embarrassment to
I
your
have-
son.
Brada has spent too much time on flat ground in a base studying language.
He's in his head, man. He's thinking too much.
Forgotten everything about being in the wild.
So, with 2 nat 20s back to back,
Oh,
not only does Morta have no problem getting up, but he has no problem reaching out and catching you as you begin to fall off of the cliff face.
Wow.
As he reaches out, grabs you, and secures you back. You've forgotten much of our ways. It has weakened you, as I
What's
thought
that?
it would.
You've done well, Morta. I am not weak.
That is to be seen.
As you almost fall
Not
off a
mad.
cliff.
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, right.
Um,
The reverse conversation. It's the son. Well,
Hey, is that your
Dad, you
dad,
suck.
man?
otherwise,
Dad, right?
nobody else really has nobody else really has any issues. You do notice, Guy, that he's ignoring you completely when you talk. He is only addressing Brata.
This guy, okay, he does. They don't like other people, man. It seems like, huh, bro?
I mean,
And
he
now
probably doesn't understand us.
he straight up does not like us.
Kotul speaks of xenophobia. If you're not
Figured,
one of the
man.
tribe, you're no one.
Well, most of the things that come through the gate, like kill people and do horrible things to them, so I could probably understand that, man.
They do? Okay, I write that down.
We're doing things to better that here. It's why I left.
Yeah, man, that's right. But we gotta expect people to be wary of us. I get it. See if we can earn some respect here, man. How about that?
As you proceed up, what is our marching order? Obviously, Morta is in the front.
I'll follow Morta.
Okay.
I'm in the middle, man. I need to kind of have somebody around me.
I'll follow Brata.
Okay.
I'll be in the back, covering the very last.
Okay. Got you in kind of like a zigzag formation. It'll be good. Okay. All right. At which point, as you proceed to continue up the mountain, you find yourself at a nice, pretty ravine with a pretty standard-looking bridge. It does look like there's some planks missing, so you will have to be careful and mind your step as you cross. He leads you forward and continues towards the bridge, moving the group forward. I'm gonna go ahead.
I want to continue to check out the environment, see if there's any new plants or animals around.
Okay, go ahead and make
Interesting.
a
Nature.
nature check.
Yes, ma'am. 14.
You've definitely, it's been about an hour, 2 hours, and as you've proceeded further up the mountain, it become more and more as you expected. The temperature is starting to cool a little. It's a little more temperate as opposed to the more less tropical aspects you had further down the mountain. You're seeing less and less animal life.
Should be a 21, actually. I have advantage on that because of my background.
What is it?
Preservationist.
Can you
Yeah, I'll
say
put
that
the
out loud
text
for
in.
us?
Yeah, preservationist. You feel at home in natural environments and wish to see them cared for, even in other worlds. Perhaps you've witnessed the devastation that can be wrought on the planet by the Jaffa, or you might simply feel driven to protect the natural splendor on display in the Milky Way. I have a skill proficiency in nature, and I gain advantage on intelligence and wisdom checks to identify plants. So I want to specifically look at the plants.
Okay, so
And that's
you
that's
can
one of my
tell
backgrounds.
what plants are. Don't have any genus listed for you, but there are plants that will not murder you. They are plants.
can I
You find
take
a
some
really
samples?
nice edible flower. Yeah, you can take some
Samples?
samples easily.
I want to grab some
Yeah,
samples. And
easily done.
I want to ask, bruh, hey man, is it okay if I like take a couple little snips here and there? Is that gonna like offend anybody, man?
No, take whatever you would like, I.
All right, just making sure, man. So I want to gather whatever seems interesting around, so we can take it back and see if it's got any medicinal properties or anything we can use.
Easily done. Easily done. You can gather that up.
The bridge. I know you said it was missing planks.
Mhm.
Has this bridge always been here? Is it?
This bridge has been here as long as you've known it.
Okay.
It's on your planet about 40 years ago is when your tribe really started being like going out and exploring, at which point you did find what is known as the mine. It is also traditionally a graveyard, where a lot of culturally people died in the past mining for the gold.
A tribe graveyard. Okay.
Can I do an investigation on the bridge? Does it look like it's been recently tampered with to make it look more, to make
Give
it
me an
more
investigation check.
unsturdy?
Investigator.
Give me
Make
an
it more
investigation
bridgy.
check.
More bridgy. Has the bridge been
Right.
made more bridgy?
With an 18,
Yeah.
there's no man caused damage to the bridge that you can see other than foot traffic over about 100 years. It's an old bridge.
That's fine.
What you see, you do see that there's some markings that it looks like it might have been recently traveled about a week ago, but other than that, you got nothing.
Do I see the leopard that is stalking us?
Make me a perception check.
But while he's doing that, to clarify, that was my preservations. That was one of my origins, to use the right terminology.
Nice.
I do not. That is a good leopard.
If there's a leopard there, it cannot follow you. You are so good at what you're doing. Like, it is not
We're all
gonna
good,
get
man.
Yeah,
We're good.
that's the way to look at it.
Venus leopard. That's terrifying.
Nervous
Okay,
laughter from the
so
DM.
I'm gonna go ahead and just to cross the bridge, so we can go through. I'm gonna go ahead and have everybody roll me initiative. These rather large chitinous spiders ascend the walls of the cliff face, as well as from underneath the bridge. They do get a surprise round on you because of
we suck.
dexterity and perception checks all around. So the first spider will come up and over and move forward here, and then we'll make an attack at Guy. Nope.
Hey, man. Let's be friends, man.
Does a 1 hit.
Almost.
Okay. Beautiful. So it's gonna reach out to make a bite at you, but it can't seem
Yeah.
to get through your boot leg as it comes towards you.
Wow.
The next one will
I
come
like its
forward.
name.
Yeah, the nope
Nope,
spider.
spider.
I don't like spiders. I hated that I had to do this. I was like,
No.
I feel icky. All right, so the next one will come forward and make a bite attack at you, buddy.
It does not.
Oh, look at that. Well, in that case, you feel it start to pressure bite, but it can't quite get through the Kevlar for your vest, and you manage to luckily avoid that. The next one will come forward and make a bite attack at you for does a 0 hit?
It don't.
Another one will creep forward and up and start coming around. Same with this one. This bad boy will reach out and try to bite at Morta for, what is that to hit? That is an 8. That will not hit. So with their surprise round, luckily enough, as the spiders are creeping up and you hear that, none of them luckily are able to
I mean, if you're gonna do a surprise round, you might as well be full on terrible at it.
Yeah, I might as well. It doesn't hurt.
I mean, just roll some serious not good.
They were
Rada.
surprised as we were.
Rada, how do you find that you have a chance to act?
I want to try and kick this one in front of you back off the bridge.
Okay, make an attack roll and add your dexterity modifier.
Hells yeah.
D20 plus dexterity. So dexterity check.
Dexterity check. That's horrible.
You kick at it, and you feel yourself trying to catch yourself on the bridge as you stumble a little bit, and you are not able to kick at it.
Yeah.
Dude Dune.
So my P90, an attack is 3 attacks, right?
At a single target, yeah, you can do that. Which one are you firing at?
I'm gonna go with the one that's direct in front of me because I don't like its face.
Okay, you could that.
Fair strategy.
I kind of suck with the gun still, but
So
you were not okay with
You
me
do-
doing that, though, so I'm
you
concerned.
do hit and kill the one in front of you, but you do have one bullet that missed. And as it did, you see that it went through one of the ropes holding the bridge together. And it has definitely weakened that portion of the bridge, making
Cool.
the three who are not yet on the bridge's trek just a little bit harder.
Solid. I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
So that one is completely dead now.
But that one is dead. That one is in fact dead. It is dead.
I'm going to put away my P90 as my bonus action because I saw that was a solidly bad idea. I'm going to take out my knife.
Okay. Sounds good. Guy.
All right, man. So first of all, I want to try to figure out what's going on here. I want to try to like use what I know of nature and check these things out.
Okay.
And before I act, before I look at them, I'm just gonna go ahead and my first move in general when a situation like this happens is you see my body begin to shimmer, and then in the place of where Guy was standing is like a shimmering clear kind of translucent area, so I pretty much disappear from sight.
Okay.
Using
At
my
which point, roll me a D8. So part of this ability includes something called a tension die. As that, each mission has a tension rating assigned by myself. Basically, what that means is that that die is going to range from a D4 to a D12, depending on the level of difficulty and or the deadliness of an episode, as it were. With a D4 being super comedic and D12 being life or death scenarios. As you've seen with this, some abilities do use the tension die to scale the ability to the tone of the mission. Since we're a D8 here, that puts us at not quite super funny, but it could be kind of dangerous, depending on what happens and the actions the characters take. So
I did just shoot the bridge, so.
Yeah, you did just shoot the bridge, you know, kind of scary thing. So with this, since the tension die is a D8, on that Guy did roll an 8 on his D8, which means that his invisibility will last for 8 total rounds, including this one.
Seems right.
Because it's the start of his turn. So it'll be this round will be round 1. So for the next 8 rounds of his, and he will keep track as well as I will. What the cool thing about this ability is that it doesn't specifically state that you lose it if you do certain things. So he is able to do certain actions while maintaining his invisibility.
Very
Hey, man.
nice.
Yeah, we see like the Knox taught us this. They're really good at it. They teach us a lot of things. So I'm learning. I'm doing my best. So I'll go invisible, and then if the gate master will let me, I want to kind of survey the situation. I want to see if I can pick up anything about these spiders.
Okay, you can use your action to make either an investigation or a nature check.
My action would be the invisibility.
Okay.
I just
So
am
yeah,
I going to be able to
just
do
go ahead.
anything
Yeah,
else?
go ahead and use your. You can roll a nature or an investigation, your choice.
All right.
It just won't be as thorough.
Got you. Thank you. Bonus action or whatever.
Makes sense with a 9. They're very large, scary-looking spiders. There's a lot of them. You think maybe there was a nest you guys disturbed when you were knocking around on the bridge? That could be an explanation. A nest would make a lot of sense.
All right. Well, that's my turn then. I'm going to wait and hang out, and then if anybody gets hurt, I'm going to help them, man.
Buddy.
Okay,
Start to
so
move.
remembering bridges, I'm gonna tell everyone it'd be a good idea to get off the bridge while we're fighting. Then I'm gonna shoot this guy just to the south of me.
Okay.
Because I'm not on the bridge, correct?
You are not currently yet on the bridge. That is correct.
All right, it's gonna pop off 3 rounds at him. Ooh.
You managed to hit one time. The other 2 do go wide, but because you are not actively shooting towards or at the bridge, there's no damage that is sustained to the bridge itself.
Did I remember something, Game Master? I don't. You know the rules way better than I do. Is there something about you get advantage on every third shot or something like that?
Oh,
Yes.
yes, you are correct. With an automatic weapon, as the P90s are, every third shot is at advantage. So you would actually hit with 2 of those. And then the
Nice.
spider to the south is looking weak.
Good looking out, Corey.
Oh, I remember that from last
I
game.
forgot about that entirely.
Me
So
too. Me too.
kick ass. Too bad
Yeah,
I can't use the B90 anymore,
It
but
is looking weak and not happy at all. And with that, it is going to make a bite attack directly at you because it is hurt and angry. I am assuming a 10 does not hit.
No, it missed.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So then let's see here. This one is going to, it doesn't see you anymore, guy. So it's going to come around and make an attack at dude. Does a 0 hit?
no, it don't. These spiders are having a rough day, almost as
this-
bad as ours.
This one's going for Morta again. No,
Multi-attack.
I can't roll. I can't roll. 14 is gonna hit. Whoa. Okay, so finally. So with Morta, a 14 actually doesn't hit. Son of a Trisket. Now I'm annoyed. This one's gonna come forward and also make an attack at Morta.
Them off the bridge.
My boy.
Kick them off the bridge.
All right, this is annoying. That's their turn.
That was really sad.
They
That ain't
suddenly
me.
grow to large spiders and they get laser cannons.
Right? They're about to. They're about to get a lot meaner.
They're about to get
Um,
some straight up laser cannons.
So Morta is going to get out one of his blades that he keeps on his waist. And he is going to stab forward at the one directly in front of him. A 10 is just barely going to hit for 5 damage. That will be his turn. Brada.
Everyone, just mind your steps. Focus on attacking the spiders. With that, I will use my inspiration. Everyone is going to get 1 temporary hit point. As long as you have that hit point, I'm giving everyone advantage on. Let me check my. It has to be a skill that I'm proficient with. So let's do intimidation.
Okay.
And
All right.
That will be Brada's action.
Okay. My dude.
Which one of these spiders was my good friend kicking the crap? Did he shoot before that is on its last leg?
This is the one down here that looks like it is it's not doing great. It's got bullet holes in it.
I'm gonna reach around and see if I can stab it real quick.
Okay. Make a blade attack. That's gonna hit, and that one's gonna be dead.
Cool. Now that it's hit and it's dead, I would like to move forward onto the bridge. I think that is a dexterity check.
It will be a dexterity check, but you will also take an attack of opportunity, as there is one engaged with you to the north.
That's fine. At this point, I'm confident I can take that.
Yep. It's fine. You do fine.
The damage was 0. It crit failed on damage.
Well, minimum damage is always going to be at least 1.
I know it is, but this is
I'm so annoyed.
These spiders. I was scared, but these spiders suck.
They literally
Fun
have
for
not
us.
rolled above like
Not one hit.
this is it's fine. Everything's fine.
DM is
yeah, you
super
move
salty.
forward. Did you make your dexterity check for me?
I am going to make it right now. It's probably going to be, oh, hey, I'm fine.
Fine.
I'm in the middle of battle. This is my moment. This is my heat
You're
of the
in
moment.
it. Your head is in it. You are in it to win it. Guy.
Is the other alien guy finally impressed with my competence?
He's not even paying attention. He's more
God
concerned with
damn
the fact that
it.
he has 3.5 foot wide
I'm coming to
spiders
help. I'm coming
all
to help.
biting and like trying to climb up him and attack him. He's a
I
little
don't
more
think
concerned with that.
I don't think his dad is very much of a help. I'm going to come to help.
Guy.
All right,
Did
man.
I kill this bottom one, or
Yeah,
is
you
it
did.
still?
You did.
Ah, good. I thought I remembered that. This is my one character that's competent at fighting.
So it doesn't look like
melee, anyways.
anybody's hurt too badly yet, huh?
Nope, not in the slightest.
No.
Guys like actually holding on to a med out, just like waiting for someone to get hit.
Yeah, like just making sure, man. Just looking out, guys.
You okay?
This spider in front of me is trying to attack my buddies and my dudes and my bros.
Are you gonna try and non-lethally kick it off the bridge?
I'm gonna try to. Let me see if I can actually sedate this creature. I'm gonna
This
grab
beautiful
out
creature of nature.
a syringe and I'm gonna sedate it. I'm gonna try to kind of knock it out without hurting it too bad, man. I do have disadvantage on this because it's still an attack. So here's
the hits. You are able to sedate it.
I didn't roll. Do I need to roll? That was previous. That was dudes. Roll.
Yeah,
that was dudes.
my
Yeah,
roll.
go ahead and roll me. I would be D20 plus strength, so strength check because it's a melee attack at disadvantage.
Yeah. So let's just do my strength is here. It's already in. That should be it. So a 7.
That is gonna miss. A 7 will miss.
Now, but can I use my determination to knock this thing out?
You can use a determination point to re-roll.
Can I?
I will let you.
Yeah, I want to try to help my buddies here, man. And I'm thinking we might be able to stun
re-roll
something if we knock it out. All right. So let me try again. Come on, man.
14. That will the 14 will hit. As we kind of went over last time, a determination point is a point that players can leverage to try and succeed on things that they might fail at, or in group checks to kind of make bets about against the challenge rating of an encounter. So with a 14 that will hit, so he needs to make a DC. What's the DC?
My DC is going to be 15 because my wisdom's 3 and my proficiency's 2. And I add 8 to that. No, so it's 13.
Okay. All right, it does succeed. It rolled a 15.
Okay. Otherwise, I'd be fatigued.
It does not suffer any fatigue, but you did hit it, and it's annoyed.
So
it's
to
like,
clarify,
where is that?
To clarify, the reason I had to roll disadvantage, I'm a Noxian pacifist, so any type of attack I make is always a disadvantage. Part of my
That is correct. Correcto, buddy. Your turn.
Let's see here. So that when he stabbed it did do damage to it, right?
No, it's just the fatigue. It didn't do any damage.
Okay.
It would have been 6 levels of fatigue. That's what that 6 was. It would have actually knocked it unconscious. If it fell.
I move here. Would I be able to shoot it without hurting the bridge?
If you move forward a little bit more and aimed backwards, you could probably do that, but you don't know where Guy is because he is invisible. So
Oh,
If
I'm
you
just assuming
miss,
he would
you,
he
you
would
you
have.
can assume whatever you darn well wish.
I am gonna assume that he's gonna get out of the way of the bullets.
Beautiful. So if you step forward one more square in front of the nope, and aim backwards towards the cliff
Okay.
face, you could probably make an attack. The third one will have disadvantage if you have advantage if you use your P90. Doesn't even matter. By the second shot, it's dead. Super dead. Super dead.
Okay, and I think that's all I can do
Yep.
right now.
That is your turn. All right.
I
The
helped the
nope
man.
spiders aren't annoyed and irritated as their friends and brethren are all being slaughtered. At which point,
Death to the arachnids.
death to the intruders. So let's see here. The nope spiders will make the three of them will all make attacks on, I don't know, who's the most annoying? Who hasn't done anything? All right. So this one is going to make an attack at Brada. Does a 4 hit?
No, thankfully.
6 is not going to hit Morta. 11 hit Brada.
11 may in fact hit me. 11 meets.
Okay. So you will take 1 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save for me.
Yikes.
As its bite does pierce, and
Wow.
a venom is pumped into your veins.
No good.
Oh,
You manage, like you feel your Unas resilience coming through, and you manage to shuck off whatever poison this may be. Didn't feel good. It hurt, but it's kind of feels more like a little swat as opposed to an actual danger to you.
Yeah.
Which brings us
Excellent.
to Morta's turn, who is
Your poison is nothing.
poison is nothing to me. Who is going to make a stab attack towards one of the ones in front of him. A 17 with a 6 is going to kill it, actually. So this one is going to be Gonaruno. At which point he will step forward onto its nasty
corpse.
corpse. Barata.
Right. I am going to shoot the one in front of me with my Beretta.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes. I'm as bad as the spiders.
That is going to miss, as you see that the Beretta has pierced a hole actually through some more of the floorboards, further weakening the bridge just a little bit more.
Maybe no guns on the bridge. Maybe, guys. That we
Dude.
established that. I'm going to take a lovely step forward. Probably have to do a dexterity check.
You are reaching the second half, so yes, you will need a dexterity check. 15 just meets, and you just managed to step around and keep your footing in such a way that you are not, the bridge isn't swaying too much. As you move forward, you feel not confident, but that you're not going to fall through just yet.
Sweet. Cool. That feels unstable. I'm not happy being on this bridge. I'm going to stab. Which one of these two spiders in front of me looks more injured?
They both look like they have not taken any damage.
Oh, okay. That sucks. Let's fix that. I'm going to stab at one of them and fail miserably.
You stab at one, and then as you come down, you actually manage to hit your own boot. You don't hurt yourself per se.
I do hurt
but
my
you
dignity, though.
Definitely hurt your dignity. It's kind of stuck in there. You're gonna have to like take some time to like rip it out. So you can either use a different knife or you can pull it out as your.
I have like 5 knives on my person. I'm fine.
course dude does. Of course dude does.
I last time took all of the extra blades that everyone else did not use because we have a pacifist on the team who doesn't take knives, so I took all of
Sure.
his knives.
Guy.
All right, man, my turn. I don't think anybody's hurt yet, so I'm going to start making my way across the bridge so that I can be in the midst of the action if I need to help. Do I need to do a deck save?
Deck safe. Yep.
All right, let's see if I can make my way across. 15.
You managed to follow right behind dude, and you do manage to keep your footing. You don't feel confident again, but you stay upright. You don't knock into anything. You don't feel anything come loose, so you're not too terribly worried.
Now, did my bruh get poisoned? Or
No.
did he not get poisoned? All right, so I'm gonna keep an eye. I'm gonna hold my action to use my kit if I need to heal somebody if they get hit.
Okay. Buddy.
Oh. I'm gonna start moving across the bridge here.
Okay.
Let's see how far can I looks like those spaces are occupied, so I can like make it to here, I guess.
Yeah, you can make it to
Yeah.
about there. Have you made a dexterity check yet for the bridge?
I have not.
Make me a dexterity check.
Just to say yes, I got a 20.
Just a check, not a save.
A crit success.
11.
Oh, not a save. Oops.
Not a save. It's okay. It'll be okay.
What's
So
the difference?
one
I
adds
don't-
your proficiency bonus, one doesn't.
Yeah, let's see if mine was much different.
Where would you even? Oh, there are saves. There are saves. Got it.
So you happen to actually come into the area where where dude had actually shot through the floorboards. You do catch yourself, but you do feel yourself start to give way on this plank that has been weakened by the gunshots. Not quite enough to fall to your and plummet to your death, but it's definitely that's kind of like feeling in the pit of your stomach where you're like, oh god, it's fine, I'm fine, it's fine, it's good, everything's good. The last of these nope spiders, we're gonna make, let's see here, we're gonna make an attack at Barada. And you know what? We're gonna make an attack at Barada and an attack at Morda. It's gonna be just nope-alicious. Nope-alicious. Neither are gonna hit. Marta is going to come back through with his stabby stab and just try and get rid of this nasty thing in front of him. He's sick of it. He's going to miss, and another of the ropes is going to snap as he attacks with his blade. This bridge is starting to feel kind of not the most stable. And with that, he is going to kind of try and dash off to the side, and he is going to take an opportunity attack from the nope, the bitey nope, and that is going to hit for 2 piercing damage, plus he has got to make a constitution save. He is fine, there is no poison. La 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 la. Oh, right. So, but he does manage to make it off of the bridge, and he does accept that bite. He doesn't feel irked by it, as he continues off of the bridge, because he does feel that it is starting to feel the brunt of the weight of the team. Barada.
All right. First thing Barada's going to do is this spider, the nope that's directly in front of me.
Mhm.
I want to try to intimidate it. I want to try to make it run off of the bridge in a way.
Okay.
So by doing that, I just show my Unas teeth and even pull my dagger out.
Okay. Make an intimidation check for me.
Yeah, not bad.
It's not bad. Let me see. I'll give it an intelligence roll. To see if it's scared.
No reaction.
It's It's a spider. It doesn't seem like it is smart enough to be afraid.
All right. Then I will try to move off of the bridge as well. Over to next to Morta.
Take an attack of opportunity as you pass.
It would want to be 2 attacks of opportunity?
No, because this one already took its
Opportunity attack.
opportunity attack.
Action.
It's not gonna do anything. It's fine. It's
And then I believe
fine.
you
You're
did-
fine.
I believe you need another dex.
You will need a dex check for the second half of the bridge. Yes.
Ooh.
Oh no.
With that. I'm actually gonna move you backwards as you trip over the corpse of this other one, and you fall flat to the bridge. You are prone.
Oh man.
Now, could he have used his determination to make that like a success somehow, or I'm trying to learn how.
If
that
he would
works.
like to wager a determination point, he can re-roll.
I'm not gonna. My dex is low enough to where I think I have to
Okay.
wager
Did he
far too
fall?
much.
Is he prone now?
Yeah, he's prone.
I'll take it. Brought us
With
healthy
where
and
the
fine, so-
bridge is at, with how much damage the bridge has taken, the dexterity checks are getting harder and harder. So the stakes are escalating. Again, this is a tension D8 episode. So
Yeah.
this is the
Pretty
tensions are
dangerous, man.
higher.
Dangerous stuff.
Clarence Dune. What would you like to do?
We'd like to attempt to do better and stab this one spider in front of me a little
Okay.
bit better.
The goal is to get better at stabbing.
Don't hit, but you don't hurt anybody, or you don't hurt anybody else. You don't hurt yourself, and you don't hurt the bridge.
Cool. Can I get over my good friend here on the ground and attempt to get off the bridge so then there is less weight on the bridge?
You could get to about here, yeah, if you stepped over Brada.
Okay, I'm gonna step over Brada then.
Easily done. Guy.
All right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow along with my buddies, and I'm gonna. Well, so I got. Let me see. I'm gonna try to get to the other side of the bridge. Now, do they get like a disadvantage? Do they get attack of opportunity even though I'm invisible?
They do not, no.
Okay. In that case, let me see. What's our parameters on the map for the squares?
Each square is about 3 meters. So usually on a turn, you guys can go about 2 squares.
Okay. So that's as far as I can go. I'm gonna take one step out. I'm still gonna hold my first aid action as
Okay.
far as if anybody around me gets poisoned or is bloodied.
Easily done, buddy.
Seeing that the bridge is starting to break, I would like to just see if I can get as far across as I can.
Okay, so you would like to use your movement to dash. I would
Yeah.
let you kind of finagle if you make a dexterity check. I'd let you get to about here if you'd like. Trying to run through the spiders.
Does he get extra trample damage?
Not with that.
Nope.
Steps on the spiders.
You do manage to get through to the other side. You do manage to knock into the side of the bridge, and you see one of the supports up on this side start to snap. So this bridge is irreparably weakened. Which brings us to the Nopes. So this one is going to make an attack at Brada at advantage because you are prone. Does a 10 hit?
Thank God these nope are as bad as I am.
And the second one is also going to make an attack, and it's a 4.
What even is this battle?
I'm just like laying on the bridge and I'm just biting the wood next to me. Made a mistake somewhere in life.
Oh God. Okay, so Morta. What is Morta gonna do? He's just gonna, Father, just throw them off. What are you? Just get up. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Rada?
I'm taking a short
Or,
rest.
I need a
middle
rest.
of a battle? Probably
standing,
not the time, man.
standing up and attempting one more time to move off the bridge.
Just a
You
sad
can
old man.
only get to there.
Okay. Okay, so we can only move. My bad.
Let's see here. You know what? As you stand up, they're both gonna make attacks of opportunity against you because you seem like the weakest link. 1, 2, 15. Does a 15 hit? Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Take 4 piercing damage and make me a Constitution saving throw.
God
Hold
damn.
on. I'm going to use my Unas Resilience, which I roll the tension die, which is a D8, correct? And I gain resistance equal, or I gain damage resistance for that number of rounds. So how does damage resistance work?
So you will take half of the damage. So you'll take 2 piercing damage.
Piercing?
So you are activating your impressive resilience.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a racial ability?
It
It
is a
is.
racial ability.
And then I'll make my
It's a-
Constitution.
And you succeed on that. That's
Or
fine.
Unis?
So you do only take 2 damage, and for the next, what, 6 times 8?
When you're the target of an attack, you may use a reaction to gain resistance to damage for a number of rounds equal to a roll of the tension die. You may use this ability once per long rest. While this ability is active, you cannot die and do not fall unconscious, regardless of how much damage you've taken.
Okay, so for the next 48 seconds, you feel super strong.
Yeah. Super BA.
Specifically 48 seconds.
For the next
Specific-
48
Almost
seconds.
a minute of feeling
You
really
are
Feels like you got
super awesome.
almost a minute of awesomeness.
Dude, my dude Doom.
Question.
Yes?
Do I still have my rope in my kit? I was specifically last time requested rope. And I just
Did you
figured
put it in your kit this time?
I just figured it would always be in my kit after that.
If you
I
did not
forgot.
specifically request it, it is not.
I meant to. I always like to bring rope with me places. I'm sad. This is gonna make coming back over this bridge so much of trouble. I'm gonna try and stab at this one guy one more time.
You
In doubt,
definitely
stab.
hit it, and you do some damage.
Cool. I'm gonna get off the bridge if I can, please.
You can get to about here. You can get just to the other side of Brada.
Cool.
Guy.
Hey man, I'm pretty unorthodox. I'm not all about this fighting, but I do see that if this bridge falls, we're not going to be able to get out of here. So
Question.
I'm still invisible. They can't see me.
Correct?
Now, I'm going to actually head back to the other side of the bridge so I can try to secure where the rope's breaking. We can get
Okay,
out of this place. when we
Make a
need to.
dexterity check.
Okay. I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do, man, but that's what I'm doing.
It is the smartest thing to do.
Managed to make it to the other side. Well,
Can
you
I
managed
double
to
dash?
secure your
since I-
footing. If you would like to dash, you can get all the way to the other side of the bridge. But
That's
would
where I
be
need to
your
go to be able
action.
to try to fix it next turn, right?
Yeah.
Like where
You can get
okay.
right. You can get to about there probably.
I'm gonna come over here, man, and I'm gonna try to fix this thing on my next turn so we can actually get out of here. I don't want it to fall.
Okay. Buddy.
I am gonna move to the other side,
All right.
right there.
And they can't make an attack of opportunity, so you are just fine and dandy. All right. The nopes are angry. Rah! One will come up, and let's see here. At Brada, we're gonna fight.
Can we call him Old Man Brada now?
10.
Old man Barada.
I mean, I didn't realize you had a son. You're definitely an old man, like a full-grown son.
And he keeps failing at basic stuff.
He
too,
keeps
so.
falling.
Thanks, guys.
Neither is gonna hit either Brada or Morta.
Call him like we see him, bro.
Morta is going to stab at the one in front, directly in front of it that just attacked him. Let's see here. Can he finish this bad boy off? No, he can't. but he does hit it, and it does take 1 point of piercing damage. Barata.
I will attack the one in front of me with my dagger.
Nope.
That is it for Brada.
Dude.
There is not. I don't think I can like go between them and shoot at these spiders, can I?
I would not recommend it, but you can make an intelligence check.
I don't think it's a good idea. Can I, from this end of the bridge, is there anything that I can like move here and try and like repair anything to do with this bridge from this end?
That the only corner where the rope does seem to be snapping is where,
Guy.
if you could see Guy, you might imagine he is. You don't know where Guy is. You have no idea.
No, he's invisible.
So that is that corner. It is holding for now, but if it takes any more damage, you do think that it
Cool.
might snap.
Can I move there and try and grab a spider and just toss it off the bridge?
I'm gonna grapple the spider.
Make a strength check, and it's gonna bite at you as you try to grab it.
That's fine. I'm fine with this at this point. These things haven't hit me yet. I just think they're weird looking and blah, 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 blah.
Keyword
If
yeah.
she fails, she's just got those little spider webs on her head that feel
I
like
just-
they're there and she can't get rid of them.
I do not consider these guys much of a threat right now.
So yeah, you can pick it up. That's your action, and next turn you can yeet it.
I have picked up a spider.
Yeet the note.
Yeet it.
I prepare to yeet.
That's
Into
a
the other
yeet.
spider.
Take
Guy.
advantage on yeet.
All right, man. I want to check out the situation here and see if it looks like I could repair it, or if there's even, like, I didn't say I was bringing rope. Put that on the list for next time. But, like, is there any plant around that could be used, like a hempen type thing, or is there
There
anything I could use
is
to repair it?
not any plants that you think would be strong enough to, based on your nature check earlier. You did very well in looking around your surroundings, and you don't think any of these are quite strong enough to use as a pseudo rope. You do think,
Vines.
though, if you were able to grab the rope, you think you could maybe make a sleight of hand or a straight dexterity check, whichever you prefer, to try and
Right.
maneuver the rope and tie it in a way that isn't going to to cause too much pressure. You think you
Let's
might be
try
able
it,
to do that?
man. I'm gonna try to
16?
wrap it nice and tight and repair where the damage was done.
You think, I mean, it's not perfect and it's not a permanent solution, but you think this, in theory, depending on how well, your team can support themselves, you might be able to make it through a trip back.
All right. In that case, I'll use my movement to go back across the bridge.
Okay. So,
Another dex.
another dex.
Check.
Check.
Hey man, that's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
you feel sure-footed and confident. You don't know what you did, but you're brilliant. You're brilliant.
Cartwheel across the bridge.
Nice man.
You just do a quick little backflip.
Lands it.
Like this is like that bridge back home we used to play on, man. Watch this.
But
Wait,
no
you
one
can't-
saw it because
Yeah,
he's still
'cause he's
invisible.
But nobody
Did
saw
y'all see
it
that?
because he's invisible.
We just see a
Did
little
y'all see that?
smoke where he nails the
Oh,
landing.
man.
Buddy.
That was so cool.
Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm off the bridge. Spiders aren't really hurting anybody that bad. I'm just gonna move over here, get away from the bridge.
That's a completely fair statement.
Yeah.
Our resident nopes. One is gonna bite at Dude because yeeting.
Because eating.
Because
Because of
yeeting, and
the
I'm gonna
yeeting.
assume a 4 doesn't hit,
No, it doesn't.
and the other is gonna come forward and bite at Brada. 18.
It does 8 damage.
Max damage.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Oh.
Thank-
Oh.
I'm actually very happy I use that ability now.
Suddenly very
Had my-
happy you
had my
used your
doubts.
strength.
Had my doubts.
Gotta say, I also had my dad, so I was like, really? For the
Also,
spiders?
it's only a 16 to hit, and I need to reroll damage.
Do we
'cause I hit
need
the wrong
that?
button?
Oh, okay. Do we need that con save?
Yes.
1 damage.
So you take 1 damage. Oh, and you're poisoned! So you do take 8 poison damage. Ha ha!
Not for long, man. Get me over there.
So you take 4 poison damage. And this
Or-
will happen every 6 seconds until you
Get unpoisoned,
are
hopefully.
unpoisoned.
Okay.
You don't know that, but in theory.
5. So you said
Poison is super
4
bad.
4 points every round until.
You will take 4 points every round until 48 seconds have passed, or at this point, it's
You
been 2 more
die.
rounds since then. So
Do I take that 4 points immediately now, or does that kick in next
you
round?
will take that 4 points immediately now. And for the next 36 seconds, you will take 4 points of damage every 6 seconds.
Okay.
Of poison damage. So glad it finally worked.
So that's 6. That's going to be 6 more hits of that. So I'm going to start a countdown.
Okay.
Retrospective, these spiders could be so much more deadly if,
No, if
they
they
hit
actually
and the
could
poison.
Hit.
This would actually be super
Oh.
dangerous, especially how deadly that poison
Brada.
is.
Brada.
Can I tell that I've been poisoned?
It does not feel good. Like you can feel where you got bit. You can feel. I'm gonna say it's like on your ankle, because
Okay.
it's not the yeeting one. That it's on your on your ankle-ish.
I want to say
feel
I'm
not
holding the
good.
yeeting one like this. Just arms straight out, being like, no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no. Got like 2 random legs in my arm.
So I think you can tell you feel poisoned, but you don't necessarily look it.
Okay.
You don't feel hot though. It kind of hurts a little bit, a little more sore than you used to. You've never been bitten by one of these before.
Would it be fair if it's metagaming? I won't worry about it. Would it be fair to take an insight check to see if Brada knows if these things are known for being poisonous?
You could make a nature check to see if you recognize these spiders.
Okay.
I mean, you've heard of them. They're pretty common. They nest a lot here in the mountains. You do know that when children have been playing up here, they've been known to get sick, but most adults aren't affected by them, by any bites that might happen. So it's strange to you that you're feeling this thing that usually only happens to children.
Old man Brada.
Oh man, Brada. I'm so sorry.
It's a thing now.
Man.
Let's do another tribal blade attack at the one in front of me.
Gonna
Brother.
miss.
Miss.
Dude, as you go to yeet it, it's gonna bite at you.
That's fine. That's fine. It's fair.
It's not gonna hit. As you yeet it, go ahead and roll me a dexterity, a d20 plus your dex, so a dexterity check.
I eat like a champ.
You
Yeet is
yeet,
successful.
and yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
I thoroughly eat.
Woo!
Just saw the token.
In the opposite direction too.
It's just seeing the token just go. Woo.
In the
And
wrong direction is
it's
what
gone.
gets me. I eat it wrong.
Oh, guy. If you'd like to
All
make
right,
your
man.
second dexterity check to cross the second half of the bridge.
Yeah, I'll use my movement and my action if I can. Now, how much versatility do I have on the determination point? Could it be used to get an extra action? Like how many
No.
different things can it be
So a
used for?
determination point can only be used to wager for a success or a failure. You can't use them to purchase actions or anything like that.
Okay. Because I was trying to use my kit too, but I have to use my movement and my action to get myself
You
this
can move
far.
12 feet. Yep. Or 12 meters, I guess.
So that will be my entire turn, and I'll just say to bro, like, I got you, man. When I can, I'll fix you up.
You hear a disembodied voice saying, "Hey, I saw you got bit, yucky."
Take care of you, man.
You can't see it. You have no idea where it's coming from, but you hear
Hang
it,
in there, man.
God.
buddy.
I'm just gonna chill out here, watching everyone try to get off the bridge.
Sounds good. All right. Resident nope. Our final nope.
Are one successfully biting? Nope, nope.
It's not going to be successful this time. At which point, it's gonna and try and run away.
Can I try and stab it?
You
Because
can
it leaves?
sure try to stab it if you want.
I want to kill that thing.
In fact, all three of you could make attacks if you want. And you do hit it. It doesn't kill it,
I could, but I'm not going to, man.
but you do hit it. And it is going to run away. Run away!
Fair.
Creeping off into whatever sensibility we come through, which will take us out of initiative. So Guy, are you going to come back to invisibility? Let's how is this after battle going to play out? Because you don't actually know that he's been poisoned at this point, Guy.
Yeah, I just want to appear and like check, like who's hurt, man.
I'm fine.
Morta kind of just like rolls his shoulders back and keeps walking forward.
I want to check everybody
It's just
else.
a bite. They're nothing.
Who will let me? We won't let me attend to him.
So bite on the ankle. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, let me take a look at that, man. It could be poisonous.
And children have been known to get sick from this region.
Or not really poisonous, more venomous because they're spiders. They inject it, but yeah.
Ma'am,
Well, let me.
It'll be
I want to let
fine.
me check it out, man. So I want to use my med kit to check it out, but also my outbreak kit to treat the poison. Gains advantage on a save.
Okay, so in order to use that, because I want to kind of avoid any meta, it's poison, but Guy might not. So make a nature
Medicine?
check at disadvantage because it is an unknown creature that you have never seen before.
Nature check. Can I analyze him specifically the win with a medicine check? I'll do nature.
Make the nature check on this. So an 11. It's a spider. It's a big spider.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, because it's a creature you've never seen before, so you would have disadvantage on this nature check. So 11. It's a spider. Spiders might be poisonous, but it is completely up to Brada whether or not he allows you to make any sort of first
Can I just
aid
look at it, man?
advances.
I just want to make sure it's not going to get infected or it's not, not been like injected with venom or something, man.
Can I do a wisdom check to see whether I support this or I don't care?
Sure.
There we go. That's fair, yeah.
I don't care.
You don't care. Yeah, you don't care. You don't care.
Do
his
whatever
body, his
you would
choice.
advise, Guy, but do not tarry too long. We need
All
to
right,
get
just
going.
let me take a look then. So I'm gonna look closely at the wound and see what I can figure out here.
Bite. You don't. It's a bite.
Now I believe have advantage on that with my background. Let me see with my origin stuff. All right, I guess not.
Good keeping track of that.
I figured if he'd made 2 checks, it's fair to say it'd been 2 around at least.
Yep.
I get okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna just treat him best I can to heal him.
Okay. He's not considered bloodied. It's just a bite. He took like 2 damage from it. So it's just a spider bite. It's a little swollen, but
so he'll get, if he's not bloodied, then he'll get 2d4.
okay.
Hit points back.
So I'll roll that, right? So it's just 3 hit points recovered if you're just scuffed. But I wasn't able to determine he was poisoned. Is that the result of the roll?
That's the gist of it.
Yeah. It just yeah. You see that it's swollen. You see, but it just looks like a bite. It doesn't.
All right, let's keep an eye on it, man. I'll look at it later and see how it's going. That might be okay.
Yeah, let's keep going. We need to get to this cave.
All right.
Okay. So you guys continue forward, traveling through the mountains pretty efficiently.
Does it take more
That's
than?
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So I need 3 Constitution saves, Brada.
Constitution, that's good for me.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Ah.
So as the next hour passes before you get to the mines, at first you feel fine. You feel you're toughing it off. GM roll. Okay. You feel fine at first. About 20 minutes in, you start to feel a little nauseous. And then by the time you guys get to a point where you feel safe enough to stop, almost to the entrance of the mine, you will have taken 15 points of poison damage
Okay.
over
That
the
said,
last hour.
Brada is unconscious then.
But the first part of it is going to be halved, so it's only going to, I was going to say, so it's only going to be about 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Because the first part of that is still going to be, I'm going to consider that part of the halve from your resilient feat. So you will have taken 10 points of damage. But that being said, when you all reach the mouth of this mine, you will see Brada start to stumble a little bit as he's
Oh,
moving
hey, man.
forward.
What's
He
wrong?
looks, I mean, he's always a little bit green, just because, you know, that's the color of his of his scales. He's always a little bit green, but he looks weak. He looks rough as you've come forward, and he does kind of stumble and catch himself against the side of this these rocks as you guys descend into this mine shaft.
Well, hey, man, what's wrong?
Not
I do a
feeling
perception
too
check
well
on
at
him.
all.
Have a seat. Sit down. I'm gonna take another look at that wound.
Rather than sitting carefully, he literally just kind of falls.
I help him sit. I guide him down. I do a medicine check.
You can, and you will have advantage.
And I knew that could have been poison, man. That's probably what's going on here. 17.
17. It
Thankfully.
is. You do see that it is a poison, and it is extremely strong. While not necessarily the most fast acting, it does have a delayed onset. It does
Pull
more
out my
damage.
outbreak. Yeah,
Yep,
pull out my
pull out your
outbreak
outbreak
kit.
kit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start pulling out some vials. You see me loading syringes, and I'm, hey man, you got poison. I'm gonna have to neutralize this poison, or it's gonna continue, man, take you out. I'm gonna administer.
Okay.
I let him. At this point, I know it's dire. I don't have time for pride. So
Okay. So with that, that will give you advantage on your Constitution checks for throwing off the effects of this poison.
I'm also gonna use my first aid kit
Okay.
to try to help heal him.
And while not technically bloodied, he is weak enough that it would deal the higher of the
Okay.
healing dies.
So 2d8. Yeah, 2d8. I'll
Okay.
roll it.
So you have.
4.
It doesn't specify a time, so I'm gonna say, and just while you're poisoned, until you take a long rest or a short rest, and actually try and figure that point out, you'll have advantage on your Constitution checks to resist the poison.
That might hold you over till we can get you back, man. But we don't have a lot of time.
are we still sticking to? So do I just need to make a Constitution save every 6 seconds then, or you just want to let me know when I
No,
make a Constitution?
I'll let you know when to
Okay.
make a Constitution check. I'm not gonna make it every 6 seconds because
Yeah. please.
I don't like it. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you yet.
Question.
Yes.
So we in our standard loadout gear has a first aid kit. Can I take a look over our first aid kit and see if there's anything in there that I think might help him?
There's nothing in there going to be for poisons specifically. There's some antihistamines you could pump in, try and see if that helps. You've got some Band-Aids and some Tylenol.
Yeah, I got it covered, man.
It's all
I mean,
basic.
first aid kit's
It's
just
pretty
for
much
healing
basic first aid kits.
Okay. There's nothing really I
it's-
can do to help.
Yeah,
The
there's really
outbreak
not
kit.
anything specifically for like a poison or a venom.
Yeah.
That's a pretty
Internal
specific-
medicine.
That's a pretty
Yeah, they're
specific
specific too. Yeah, each
thing.
one's different.
It's more like a field first aid kit of cuts, scrapes. I accidentally stabbed myself in the foot, kind of thing.
That's what I thought. I take the knife out of my boot. I forgot about it.
Been walking for the last hour.
It would make sense that the poison wouldn't spread as fast outside of combat, anyways, because you're not
Yeah.
active.
I was like, you're
Brada,
not as active, so. Yeah.
Brada does have realization, though, knowing that this may put him out of commission any minute now. My diplomat kit comes with a translator. And me being the only person who can speak Unos, I want to pass that translator off to Buddy, since
Okay.
he's been put in charge of our group.
Perfect.
Fair.
At which point, when that happens, Morta will look back to you, Brada. Are you strong enough to continue?
Yes.
And he gives you a nod. And then he will lead you down. He does lead you down. You guys do see that it is a winding path. This is about a 100-foot drop from top to bottom. It's about 4 stories, 5 stories. Little less than 5 stories. It's about 4 stories. It's a pretty deep shaft. And this does circle around. So I do want just 3 dex checks as we go down, just to make sure that you guys don't. There's no ropes. There's no handles. It's a mine shaft.
God dang it.
Yep.
So it will be a single file. So everybody, just give me 3.
Absolute worst shit for Brada.
This is a bad day for Brada. This is
Poison
Brada's
bait.
bad day.
It is canon now, though. I like him being old man Brada.
I do like old man Brada.
That's
I'm
getting
not
worked
gonna
into his
lie.
background. He's elderly.
Okay.
Well, middle-aged, late middle-aged.
So,
Let's go with like 40 or 50.
Prata, Buddy, and Guy. As you guys are climbing down this, luckily.
Wait, did you just say 40 was an old man? Hold on. Pause the game. What the hell?
No, I'm calling him old man. He doesn't
Old man.
necessarily
Oh, like 40 or
have to
50.
Delay on
be
it.
an old man.
Delay on it.
Right.
Wait a minute. You just said.
Fucking.
I
Sorry.
said late
Fucking-
40s or 50s. I still want him young enough to still be
all right.
here.
Whatever. Let's play this game.
Fine, old man
Luckily,
Corey.
Where Guy,
Apparently.
Buddy, and Brada all seem to trip, there is actually a slight handrail. It's right at the top. However, Clarence and Mortar are just kind of like plebeians. As
You
you continue
fool.
down, no one seems to have issues with this section of the with the middle section of the pass. And then as you reach the bottom,
My belly flop.
dude, you and Buddy both like hit, and you don't know if it's your combat gear or what, but you stumble over some rocks and like kind of just trip and fall a little bit. So I just make it, both of you just make dex saves for me to see if you take any damage as you fall, like, I don't know, 10, 15 feet. It's not a lot, but you kind of slip off the side of a ledge.
So yeah, this is a good like kind of pause point. What's our stream time looking like?
That's what I just posted. We're on hour
We're at
2
hour
now.
2. So we have an hour left of stream, which is perfect because that's about what I thought we would be at.
Yeah, and that's a
So-
rough approximation. I can still cut and move, so we're not strictly
I thought he wanted it at 2. He said 3.
3.
Yeah, he said less than 3. So, Buddy, you will take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you trip over your own some rocks and feet and kind of fall a bit. It's really just more of like a scuff knee. It's not even Like there's no damage to your clothes, but you feel some like unfortunate rug burn kind of thing on your knees. It's like ow.
I do the Peter Griffin, sit there for 3 minutes going.
Yes, perfect. I love it.
Are you okay? You okay, buddy?
Aw. I'm so disappointed by association. I pretend
buddy.
nothing happened.
It's all right, buddy. I'm like rubbing his shoulder. It's okay.
Can I
man.
use vertical drop to make it look like I intended to do that fall?
I would love it. It sounds great.
I have to.
I meant to do this, and everything is fine.
I like how the tokens all look like they're falling.
Yeah, I don't know how they look like they fell, but they do.
Because I'm magic. It's because I'm magic. So, as you have made your way down and you've entered what seems to be a dark cave, I know you technically can see everything, but you can't see everything.
Whoa.
You will need flashlights to continue forward, which
Whoa,
most
that's
of you
cool.
should have with you in your basic kit.
Hey guys, I have a feeling that it goes like this up here, and it goes like this, and then there's a
I can tell from the
skeleton.
cave wall. Also,
So
something about a
as-
giant skeleton I can't see. But I'm sure.
I think
As-
there's a giant skeleton.
As you move forward, I am going to have us.
It's a big knot skeleton.
Yeah, it's a big nut skeleton. I am
That's
going to
a
have
sweet
us
snake skeleton thing.
go ahead and come into initiative just to have us move forward, just to track our movements through. So go ahead and click your token and
I do. Oh yeah,
move
finally.
yourself
I never get
in.
high initiative. That looks like a giant, Elena. It looks like a giant symbiote skeleton.
Ooh, I see it.
That's nuts, man.
What?
The skeleton looks like it could be one of the symbiotes, like a skeleton of it.
Oh, it does? That's weird.
Yeah. It's almost like it was
Okay.
That's weird. I don't know why.
a giant one though. Think about a giant one. Holy, that's scary. Oh.
What would it?
I
I mean, like, what
would it
what would it?
infest? Something giant?
What would it parasite?
Dude,
I don't know
That's
why.
the
I don't know
scary
why. I
part.
don't know why you'd think that. That's
that's
just
the
strange.
scary part. What would it?
We
take
gotta
over?
stop talking to the DM about this kind of stuff because her not answers are freaking me out. I'm not okay with it, okay? I know that's the point of her not answers, but they're still messing with me. And we need to get on with the actual stuff now. She's got her gremlin face on, and you know nothing good comes from the gremlin face. Especially that smile with the gremlin face. Like, she knows it's a win-win. She either psychs us out or she, like, talks us into weird ideas that she can actually incorporate in.
You should have been there when she was asking for character background. I was killing myself with each answer.
Yeah. I'm just slowly stabbing the knife deeper into your very
Who
soul.
were your
My favorite one
childhood
was,
issues?
if you don't
Oh.
come up with one, I will.
See, that's the thing with my backstory.
All right, buddy. As you bring your flashlight up, you feel like, we'll go ahead and transfer through. I'm not going to keep us super close to the 6 meter movement speed at this point. So I'll let you move forward about halfway through if you'd like. Is anyone going to do anything specific as the group advances? Otherwise, I'll just kind of move the group forward. Approximation.
The only thing I'll be doing specifically is I always want to be checking out the environment. Anything living, any kind of lichen or moss that might be growing in here, any
Okay.
plant or animal life in the area. Specifically focusing on plants, so I want to use my nature preservationist.
Okay.
Uh,
Is anybody else doing anything specific as you move forward?
I'm on guard because this is straight up a weird location and it's super dangerous. So I'm doing like heavy perception checks where I'm constantly I'm checking, doing the 4-point room scan at all points.
Doable.
that's a 20 since I have advantage. on
It
that.
would actually be a perception check first before you can do a nature check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just trying to look specifically at the plants.
I'm not doing good at it though.
With
Oh,
a natural
look at
20,
that.
you see
Double
there
crit.
is, with that
Double
natural 20 though, you see no plant life in here.
Nothing.
See zero plant life. That's why I needed a perception check, because
Okay.
a 19
well
on
then,
that 20 on a nature check's not going to do you any good
I
because there's no
learned a
plants.
lot about.
Rocks, fungus.
A lot about
There's no
friendship and a little
fungus
about
you see.
himself.
You see rocks. There is moisture that's coming in, but there is no plant life. No, that doesn't seem like there's any, like necessarily animal life that you see. in
Really?
this part, in this area. No, not as you're coming
With
in.
that perception
see-
check, can I determine
With
why
that
this place
perception check, what you do
is
see
there?
is you do see areas that this is all carved. It does look like this. I mean, this is an old mine shaft. So you see areas where like you see an old pickaxe that's lying on the ground. You can see like a very large yoke that's kind of like broken in half and kind of, but it's not. Yeah, there's not a lot of animal or anything like that
Right.
that you see.
Whoa.
Barada,
Bad down here.
Barada's going to try and play down the effect of the poison on him. Not too
Anybody
great.
who is looking intently at Brada can try and make a perception check, but unless you're specifically checking.
I'll be checking in on him, but
It's not
not this
bad.
soon after I already treat him.
Okay.
But I would definitely, as the physician, be looking in on him. But I don't think I'd be paying attention right now unless he's showing signs.
He's doing all right still, but
If he looks
nothing-
significantly worse, I would
nothing
notice.
crazy. Yeah, but if yeah, nothing crazy. So as you get forward and move forward further in, you do pass through. It kind of looks almost like a jail cell, of bone that you are. It's coming through, and as you look up, you do see it looked like it could be stalactites, but you do see kind of curling up. It does look like more bone, like a skeleton that is actually in the ceiling and in the walls. It's fossilized. It does look fossilized.
I'm not okay with this.
Hey man, I'm gonna call over, bruh. Hey man, let's look at this together. What do you think of this thing?
Thank you, guy.
As you step forward, you continue through
course,
using the
man.
flashlights to get through this chamber. You step forward and it's a bigger cavern, where this fossil has completely tended to wrap around. You can see that part of this mine shaft was abandoned because of this, or you can theorize that might have been one of the reasons that this mine shaft was abandoned. You do see there are tied to the walls. There are these cloths and fabrics with Brada and Morta would know that these are pictographs of how in your past the Unas on your planet had thrown away the teachings of the old gods and freed themselves. You also see in the mouth of this giant fossil a little bit of a fire has been lit. And you see that some of the tarps with these pictograms on the side have kind of been arranged in a camp-like atmosphere.
Well, that makes it look like your friend is definitely here, but not lost. Unless they fell, broke their leg, and were too proud to ask for help.
Is anyone here?
I have oranges.
Hello.
At which point
I
you
have
see a
oranges.
friendly face step forward as Taylok kind of steps out of some of the tarps. Oh, thank God, I was afraid. It was Cthulhu. Kelzo's it. She slipped and fell while we were in here, and I think she's injured. She's been unconscious for the last 3 days. I did not want to take her back to.
Where's this person in there?
Are you translating what he's saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Especially
needs
when
help.
injured.
Wow,
Guy,
I was
he
right
would-
on the money.
He would point you back in
Immediately go help
this
and start
area.
administering if they'll let me.
So yeah, if you want to move back into where my ping is, well, you can't see my ping right now because I'm on the wrong layer.
If I hear somebody's injured, I just immediately. Well, I'm gonna help, man.
In here, you'd have to come in here.
If they'll let me, I'm gonna see if I get permission.
Well, she's unconscious, so.
Is it gonna let me go by?
J-Lock won't stop you.
All right, so I'm gonna go immediately and start tending.
Okay, She is you do see the completely covered in leathers and furs, and she again has a bone necklace around her neck that she wears. At this point, you see that she has what looks to be probably a broken leg, but you cannot you can't with a 9 you can't see necessarily what else might be
I'd
beleaguering
like to
her.
use my determination to. I want to do
Okay,
better
roll
than
again.
Can I come in there and give him the help action? Because I'm just like, no, there's an injured person down here. We are here to help.
That's
Yeah, you
better.
can come to that side, give them the help action. With that 23, you do see she is also poisoned. So
She's
you
what?
can. She is also poisoned. She is suffering
Okay.
from the effects of the spider bite.
All right.
With that 23 and this help action, if you guys take the next 15 to 30 minutes, you can try and dilute
Stabilize.
the poisons and stabilize to make sure she doesn't succumb.
All right, definitely.
Yep.
At which
Yeah,
point,
thanks,
Taylock will
dude.
come.
Yeah, help me out here. So hand me that over there. I need that. Help me wrap this
Absolutely,
up.
absolutely. Okay.
Taylock will come forward. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Not sure if anyone
Your thanks is owed to Morta. He is who contacted me.
was wise of you to reach out. I know you do not appreciate the efforts of the interlopers. At which point Mortar kind of nods and chuffs before Taylock turns back to you, Brada. I would be very interested and intrigued. This new place you found. Are they still continuing to seek out new?
Yes, peace spreads by the day. Every new location or new allies in our struggle against the various
be
enemies.
Interested to come back with you and see this world that you've found yourself in.
I'm sure they'd be more than happy to have you along.
I would love
Enjoy
to go out
sharing
and
their
see the rest of
culture.
the universe, as it were.
Anytime, Taylock.
Hey man, it looks like she's gonna be stable. We got her all good. We just need to get out of here.
With that, as she comes up, Guy and Dude, you hear her start to mutter under her breath. Taylock, shush. Taylock, shush.
Hey, she's come to, y'all. She's saying something. Call out
I
to her.
go into the tent.
Then
What is it, Kelso?
no means alarm or fear.
Fear Kotul? What has he done?
No.
No.
Taylock, shush.
Fear Taylock? I relay that information quietly to Dude and Guy.
Okay.
Haylock is the one who was with her.
Taylock is an old friend, the one I spoke to outside.
I hand
She
him.
was trapped down here for a long period of time, and he did not seek medical attention.
I was going to ask him why he never approached the tribe.
Rada, you would know that if Kotul is in charge of the tribe and has assumed the role of Alpha, her as Alpha being injured would have meant that
She'd be killed.
would be killed. You would know that. You would know that if Taylock had exposed her weakness, that it would prove that she was unworthy. So you know that. So that would not have been as strange to you.
Okay. Does he explain that to us?
Yeah, definitely. Anything that's culturally important, I would explain to you guys.
Okay, but still, why are they down here? Does she know?
If you'd like, you can take a look around the tent that you've been in at disadvantage because there is no light, no natural light. Perception or investigation.
Oh, let's go with, they're both the same for me. Yeah.
We're all having a bad time, man.
It's the worst. It's just not a day for him, man.
It's just Rada's very bad day.
I mean,
Coming
you see
home has not
shadows.
been fun.
It looks like something has been living down here for a while. Doesn't look, Guy, like this is within 5 days recent. This kind of encampment that's been created, but you don't see anything too. It's off, but it's not. You don't see like a dead body or anything. It's just.
What was your son's reaction to your old friend?
Ooh, that's a good call. Was I paying enough attention? Was I paying enough attention to him more to see how he reacted?
Let's make a retconned perception check, or a retconned insight check.
Insight. Okay. Ah, much better.
Much better.
You know that Morta and Taylok don't necessarily get along just because of diametrical differences in that Taylok believes in going out and seeking the aid and partnership with other worlds, whereas Morta is very much an isolationist and would like to keep tribal business within the tribe. But there is a sign of respect, as is due for an elder of the tribe. He has been through many battles, and Taylok has not fallen yet.
Interesting. I want to ask Kelzo, why did you come here? Why to the cave?
It's her response is it's almost feverish. She's not fully awake and aware and coherent. But the words you can make out were heard, threat, potential enemy.
Okay.
Tribe safety.
Can we examine her injuries? Do we look like this is an accident, that what's happened here, or was she attacked? Why would he keep her alive? He attacked her.
For that, you can make an investigation check for me. Good old dude.
Ugh.
I'm actually gonna give you advantage on it. I was gonna give you advantage on it anyway. What you see, there is a little bit of a kind of a burnish. It's like a reddish burnish mark on her forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also the way her leg is broken. She either fell from a height or was pushed.
If she fell from a height, how is she all the way? Like, he'd have to drag her all the way here, and there were easier places to hide someone, or to like keep them safe in like the closer parts of the cavern. This place is covered in spiders. And what's up with her forehead? Guy, have you seen, like, you know a bit about anatomy. What's up with her forehead here?
Let me take a look here, man. So can I do a medicine check on that?
You may.
Yeah, please, Gates Master. Is she giving me advantage since she's helping guide me, like pointing it out to me and stuff?
I mean, I'll give you advantage. You don't know what the burn is. In your
Any
experience,
shape to it?
it's circular, kind of oval, like.
So I make the connection between that and like a gold mark or like a Jaffa.
Like has she been?
It's in a similar location, but it is not a Jaffa mark. It's not something that's been burned off. It's the burn is it's less of like a scar and more of a when you touch something really hot against your skin.
A brand.
And no, not a brand. Like if you like accidentally like hit a hot part of your car. That red that
like
kind of like seeps out. It's more like that as opposed to like a brand or anything.
It's like she got burned, man, right here on the.
Something very hot, high in pressure was focused on her forehead.
Want to investigate, see if that might be something I might have known about or heard about.
Okay.
Is there anything around here that looks like it could have made that mark?
Make a culture check for me.
Oh,
actually,
culture.
Rana.
Hell yeah. All right. Mo better.
There you go.
Never seen it,
I've seen it.
but this does look like something that you saw in a mission file that happened to Daniel Jackson when a hand device was used to try and read his mind.
Interesting. So I think her mind may someone has attempted to read her mind with one of these devices.
With a gold device, right?
A hand device, you would know, is a gold device that can only be activated if you either have Naquita in your bloodstream or are currently being inhabited by a gold.
Hey, bro, I got bad news, man. Your buddy out there, they have a worm inside him.
Can I do an investigation check to see if that thing is around here? Because I know what it looked like maybe from my
I mean, you've been doing some studies, so you've heard
studies.
about it. You know, it's a ribbon. It's also called a ribbon device. It's a gold glove that kind of wraps around the fingers. That has a jewel in the center of its hand. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Your friend sounded scared of him, and now we got this. There's like a lot of evidence there.
Don't see any evidence of technology currently in this tent area.
Got it on him. They don't leave it sitting around.
That makes sense. So yeah, we've got maybe like in order to use one of these guys, they would have to be. Can you take a worm out of somebody? I think I remember you researching that.
There's all kinds of stuff, but I've got an idea, bro. Just in case this goes bad, I hand him a sedative out of my kit that he can actually use. If we need to knock this guy out, man, if you don't want to kill him, if something goes down, you might try using this.
Yeah.
So the way the sedatives work is he can do a melee attack, and if he hits, he can cause a certain.
You might want to go out as a friendly and try and talk your way close and see what we can do. Because we've currently left our one other compatriot outside there for a while alone with this guy. So let's go out real casual. I'll go with you.
Meanwhile,
Guy, if you
while all
want
of
to.
this is happening,
Great. Meanwhile,
buddy, you're kind of just watching, listening as they're conversing. And then suddenly you see Mortal like freeze.
He
Well,
can
that's
understand
odd.
them.
Yeah, he's got the
He
translator.
has the translator.
He can. That's
Hell
what I mean.
yeah.
He's just listening.
to
and-
clarify, I have to administer a sedative, so
Okay.
scratch that.
No worries then.
So
It's like a learned skill.
as they're conversing, what you hear is a conversation of, you know, why they're here, how they're here. You find out that Kelzo overheard that there was a potential enemy down here, that they weren't able to find anything, but they did find this beautiful tribute to the overthrowing of the old gods. As they were heading back out, they were attacked by spiders. They were weakened. She was bitten, so they started to try and climb up. Because of that, she succumbed and fell down before they had gotten too far up. So he had brought her back in and pulled her in, as there was an area in here where he could set up like a fire to try and keep the spiders away. I mean, buddy, it all seems kind of, it seems pretty legit. Like it, but when Mortal looks around, you see something kind of like register, and he freezes. And that's at which point you look up and you're like, "Huh, that's weird. Why aren't they talking anymore?" And suddenly, you see Tayloc's eyes flash yellow. You've never seen this before. That's fucking weird. At which point he's going to come into the initiative order.
Shit.
Yay, yay, a snakehead. I've always wanted to fight one of these guys.
I don't have any idea what a snakehead is. I'm about to find out, though, I believe.
About to find out.
They're the bad guys.
Because we're the bad guys.
No.
What?
It's going to be stuck in your head now.
Yeah,
Dun it,
yeah.
dun it, dun it. All right. At which
Earworm.
point he will step forward and try to start running. Oop, move you back there. He will try to start running out of the cavern. Do you do anything, buddy, to try to stop him?
Oh, what's in my pack? Let's see, loadout prep 1.
This RPG.
Yes. This
Throw the tent at
Now
him.
you need that rocket launcher.
Yeah.
I feel like an RPG might be overkill for this.
So a combat tent, does that?
That'd be great.
How
We get trapped.
how
That's just
combatant
sleeping
is the
tent.
combat tent?
That's just a sleeping tent. It's not gonna.
Does it pop up by itself though, or
No.
does?
It's a
No, you have
combat
to-
tent.
You have to set it up.
Yeah.
You can hit people with it.
Like, you can Matador throw it over his head, maybe, if you're real lucky.
Trap him in it, and he just has to like step out of it. That was inconvenient.
He has to unzip it. Like goes over, but he has to unzip it to get out.
Takes like half movement to unzip because those things always get caught.
So
Combat
you
knives aren't
you
good
could make
for
like a
throwing.
weapon attack. You could throw a combat knife. You could try and grapple.
Well,
try and
I don't like
grapple him.
I don't like the whole eye changing thing. So I'm gonna
I think that's fair.
Not
That's
kosher.
a
I'm gonna
fair
blast him in
assessment.
the. I'm gonna blast at him in the legs. You know, aim at the lower
Okay,
body.
Make your shots. Make your 3 shots.
Whoa, pop,
Mm.
pop.
Here we
Holy
go.
fuck!
Yes.
So as you
Buddy,
see,
shoot.
all 3 of these bullets should connect, but a yellow field as it gets close to him seems to disrupt and stop the bullets. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Oh,
13,
Damn it.
14, 15, 17.
you got one of those.
No.
As the bullets stop and fall to the ground. He is continuing to run. At which point
Dude.
Murtaugh will come forward and try to make contact, and he will actually swing at him with his great hammer.
Oh, cool. He's on our side.
11 is a miss. La 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 la. And it will swing into the wall and do nothing. And Mortal will roar loudly. And you, Brada, do recognize this as a war cry, which will bring us into actual initiative order. So, buddy.
I'm sad for you, buddy. Those were some solid hits.
I am
best
gonna
part
try
is-
and tackle him.
I'll tell you. Okay, go ahead and make a. We'll do a contested strength. No. Yeah, we'll do a contested athletics checks.
Go, buddy, go.
Ooh.
Go, buddy, go.
Yeah, as you reach out to try and grab him, he just manages to elbow you off of him. You don't take any damage per se, but with his natural 18 plus 6, he manages to push you off of him. But you
Right,
find it
this plus
interesting that
6?
when you were shooting at him, it had like that something came up to stop you, but you were able to actually physically try to grab him, which is interesting. Guy,
Okay.
you hear this roar and the 3 gunshots happen from outside this tent area.
All right, man. I'm gonna take a step out. And can I see this guy running away when I step out of the tent?
You see him running down the cave, yes, but your sight is kind of blocked by Buddy and Morta. So you don't
So if I
have
take-
great vision.
All right. So what I was gonna try to do is shoot my blowgun and shoot one of these
Sedatives?
tranquilizer, sedatives at him. it would be at disadvantage already. So do I have another negative to it?
Nope. Go ahead and just roll it disadvantage.
All right. Let's see what we got here. So it's a 16, and it should be going pretty slow compared to a bullet.
No, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Nice. So 3 points of exhaustion on him, which
Okay.
means, do you have that up? The exhaustion.
Yeah. So because of certain abilities that he has, you don't see as intense of a reaction to the sedative as you would expect. There is a reaction, but it's not as.
Does it slow him down?
It does seem to slow him down, but you're not sure what else it's gonna do. He does seem to be moving a little slower though.
All right, man. I think I slowed him down. You grab that guy, man. Bad guy.
Barata.
How many squares can we move again? These are
3-meter squares. So 2.
2. I'll move up next to Guy. I don't want to risk shooting Buddy or Morta. So Tylock, stop!
So Taylock will run forward, at which point, in order to try and, let's see here, what can he do? No, you've got to be super close to that. He's gonna try and double dash. He's trying to run. He's trying to flee. Buddy.
Damn that double dash. Oh.
Yep. He's out of line of sight now.
It is your turn to act, my
Yeah,
medic
so
friend.
I don't know. I guess he's out of my sight at this point, huh?
It would be hard to see him, yes.
Okay. I am going to step up. I'm just going to take 2 steps forward to where I can try to see the situation, and I'm going to look, and actually I'm going to take another disadvantage blow shot, tranquilize shot at this guy to try to stop him. I want to stop him from running away. So,
Oof.
Not only do you miss, but you managed to trank Buddy.
Yep. Yeah, that's about right. 4 levels of exhaustion.
So Buddy takes 4 levels of exhaustion, which
disadvantage on ability checks. Speed
his
halved.
max HP is now halved.
Mm-hmm. Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws and half.
So yeah, you have disadvantage on ability checks, attacks, saving throws. Your HP is is halved, and your speed is halved, Buddy. You feel real like whoa. Whoa.
Sorry, man. It'll wear off.
You got a dart in your neck. What?
What?
Rada, after watching, oh crap, the panic kind of come across Guy's face as,
Oops. Sorry, man.
what do you do?
I'll move, I guess, 4 squares. We need to get right behind Buddy as I pass Guy.
Who is
Good
like,
shot.
Yeah, my bad. It'll be all right.
And I'm going to call my action there. I don't want to attempt any kind of ranged with an ally between me and the target.
okay. So, dude.
I want to know if I can do this. They are still friendlies, but I want to see if I can trample.
You cannot. You cannot end your space inside a friendly. You can't end your turn sharing a square with someone. So
Thanks,
you can
guys.
move through. You can move through,
but you can't move.
I don't have the distance though.
You don't have the distance to be able to do that. You can make a ranged attack, and that's
about
it.
You can go there.
I'm gonna go there. And has Buddy gone down?
No, he is not. He's still standing. He just looks real out of it. He's like,
it don't look so good.
Move, 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 move. I'm going to hold my action if they move out of the way, or if I get a line of sight. I would like to attack at the lower body of this guy with my. I still have my P90 out because I don't know bullets don't work against this guy.
Okay. Mortok can't make an attack, so he's just going to step forward, which brings us to Taylok, who is going to take whatever opportunity attack he has to from Buddy, who looks woozy as hell, and move forward through the tunnel. Buddy!
Said I get an opportunity attack?
You do get an opportunity attack, yes.
Isn't it
Just be
at
the
disadvantage? Yeah.
It is at disadvantage, yes.
You'll love to see it.
obviously
Hits himself.
just try to slice. And I
out.
just
You slice out, and your movements feel so heavy that as you're going to like pull the knife out of your holster, you manage to slice your arm, and you take 4 points of damage
At least you didn't pull your belt off.
to yourself.
That's what I thought she was going for.
Somebody's attacking me.
Unfortunately, it's not a D4 episode. Otherwise, it totally would have cut his belt and he's drop trial. But it's a D8 episode, so it's a little
Fair.
more, a little less funny than that.
A little more
But
serious.
that would be great, and now I'm gonna remember that. And that's look out for a nat 1 on a D4 episode, y'all.
I'm excited for it.
That
Oh,
will take
boy.
us to Guy. You can now no longer see Taylok, and there's no real place movement-wise that you can go to try and get to a point where you can see him.
If I though use my movement and my action, could I get to right here?
Yes. You can use
So
movement
I'm
and your
gonna
action.
go ahead and dash up there, and then just keep an eye on this guy and watch him as he goes.
Okay.
Sorry, man. As I move past, Buddy.
Burrata.
I will move up to Tylock.
Okay.
And I am going to. I mean, he's running now. It's very obviously he's guilty, so I'm not worrying about trying to help him pass facility. But I did not grab that blade that was offered to me earlier.
Not.
So I don't have any melee. So I'm going to attempt to grapple.
Okay.
Nice.
At this point, you are also aware. You are unaware that ranged weapons don't work.
You're right. In that case, to be fair,
I will
I
point
fire my Beretta instead.
Make your attack.
Sweet.
You see it. Now you know.
Okay. That's it. For
Okay. Dude, you are around the corner and can't see that didn't work. So
I want to yell not to use ranged weapons.
My
I
blowgun
still
work.
can't get. Can I throw a knife at him?
I don't know.
I mean, you know what?
I am
sure.
a full combat military badass.
Sure,
You don't
let's do it.
believe
Let's-
for fun they
I
don't throw
really
knives at things?
really want a nat 1 to happen.
course.
Just really want a nat 1 to happen real bad. Just come on. Do it. Do it.
Die.
12. Doesn't hit, but it doesn't hurt anybody else or yourself.
Yep.
So these are positives. Positives to the situation.
Can I
Morta.
move past him if I?
No, you cannot move through an enemy combatant space. Morta still can't do anything, so he's just going to step into the line of running people.
Our wonderful train of utter failure.
Failure train. Woo woo.
Woo,
right,
woo.
and,
Maybe if we let high combat people go to
actually,
the very
He's
front.
not going to do that. He's going to turn around
Now he's gonna attack. Now.
and he's going to look at you.
You about to get crunched.
He's going to look at you. And as the eyes flash, a very deep voice comes through. And I thought we were going to have a chance to have fun. As he brings his hand up, and you do see on his hand that had been hidden by the furs of his cape, you see this Karakesh device, this handheld ribbon device, as the humans call it. And it is going to be I think it's a wisdom saving throw. Let me double check that. Real fast.
Creating my will to live.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Subtitle.
a wisdom saving throw for me, there, buddy. And that is just going to fail.
Oh.
Ignore, and you take 9 points of psychic damage. Ignore the attack rolls. There's no attack. It's just a deceive.
You just have to put something in order to do the attack.
Anyone who actually sees that just sees Barada just kind of fall back, holding his head.
And as soon as that is done, that is his action, and he's going to take a step forward.
Cool.
Buddy,
I'm gonna lay down.
that's fair.
Totally
Buddy
fair.
lays down prone. You know, he needs a nap.
He's
not
had a
feeling
day.
Great.
He's had a day.
He's having a time. Guy.
Seeing Buddy lie down and be like, oh man, okay. So I'm gonna just can I drag him, like, can he and I kind of drag him right over here out of the way?
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit of an up, but you can that ledge is not nearly as high as some of the other ledges you've seen. It's about a 3-foot ledge, so you can kind of pull him up and out of the way if you'd like. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start tending to him if I can,
Okay.
giving him some assistance here since I know he's feeling rough.
Drugged.
Easily done.
Is he how many hit points? I mean, is he bloodied yet? Or
I mean, he's at max. He's already, his hit point maximum is halved, and he's down
Gotcha.
some hit points, so he's not looking awesome. But he
So let's
cannot
just-
gain any more than 4 hit points.
yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some healing to him, and then just tend to him,
I
and
mean,
he'll
he's
be all
as
right,
full as he can get, so you do regain 4 hit points
man.
there, buddy. Because you're
I just tranked you.
healthy as you can get. You're just out of your.
He's been
We're all
drugged.
just slow, just moving slow and
Rubbing his head, just soothing him. You'll be all right, man. Patting him.
Barada.
Barada's not having a good day.
Barada's having a bad day.
I am
Just a straight up
I'm
bad
going
day.
to stay where I am because I heard someone mention from the back a minute ago that we should probably let the high combatants get close to the target.
Baby!
So Barada just kind of keeps holding his hand over his head and just kind of gives the motion to pass him by.
Kind of like steps to the side for everybody
Cool.
else.
Cool.
All right, and dude, it is your go.
I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna do my very best to stab him.
Okay.
I don't think I succeed.
That is going to be a miss. That is in fact going to be a miss.
Have I finished my movement though?
You can't really go anywhere else though.
No, I want to step back so what's his face can get in there. You know what? I'm going to use
You could step back like right here.
yeah.
I'd
I'm
let
going
that happen.
to
'Cause
in a
it's
minute.
curve.
I want to surge.
Okay.
You also have determination if you want to re-roll ever.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try surgeon first.
Okay.
So
Take your
should I
bonus
read
action.
a surge?
An additional action.
Additional action as a bonus action. Because technically we're early enough levels that yet that bonus actions aren't given unless it's a very specific. That is going to hit. Yes.
Nice damage.
Wonderful.
I'm not going to go lethal though. Like I'm headed for his legs. I'm trying to encumber him.
Easily done. Easily done.
Can I step back after that to let what's his face in through here?
You couldn't step back that far, but you could step to like right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's fine.
Down 1. You went up 1.
I can't. Oh, there I am. Okay, cool. Like right there.
Yep, right there. Okay, Morta's
Just to
gonna go
let
through.
Mortis through if he
Can
can.
only get to there. Taylock is gonna beep, double dash.
Ah,
Double dash.
I should have stayed where I was. Regret.
Records. Buddy.
Regret.
I'm all messed up and I don't want to shoot anyone.
Okay. Guy.
I'm gonna take a step up. I can't end my turn. All right.
You can't share
So,
someone else's space to end your turn, but you can
This
step up
guy's
there.
running away.
Yep.
So do I have a clear shot at him, or am I gonna hit my buddy?
I mean, Brada's kind of standing out of the way. I mean, Brada and Clarence are kind of like splitting this. It's a thin shot. He's got cover, but it's not full cover. So his
But just
DC's his AC is a little higher, but you could
still
theoretically try.
fails.
Yeah.
So that's an 11. I just shoot another Trank out and miss.
No,
Can I
it
have
hits
that
into the wall.
blowgun?
Can I have that?
Well, you can't use the Trank ability. It's something you have
Damn.
to learn.
I was pretty sure I couldn't, but
Procedures.
Brata.
You want a knife, Brada?
Yes.
I also just want to call out,
Yes.
hey, just grab him. Don't let him get away.
I pass you a knife from my I open my jacket, and inside is 6 knives strapped there.
You
that
can
one.
you can either do that as your action for this turn, and you just won't have an action this next go around, and let that happen, or you can give it to him on your turn.
I will. I'll just take it this turn. Can I take it and still move?
Yes,
Okay. I will take
You
it
could
this
take it and
turn, and I will
move.
move to within
That's right
one
there. Yep.
of.
My dude.
I've goofed myself a little bit here. I think I can only move 1, and then that's it for me.
Okay.
Yep.
Morta is gonna come here, and we start the conga line all over again.
Conga train of failure.
Taylock is running away.
Do 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 boo boo.
A rollover.
You start having this
Up a
really
little bit.
interesting fever dream. Like you can see unicorn hamsters galloping around. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Are all of our adventures going to be this fun? I feel like my missions are all just going to be weird fever dreams that no one will believe me.
Who knows?
We're just elbowing each other, get through here.
Who knows?
It's a sad. This is a clown car situation. Very, very disappointingly sad.
That's right.
Almost like I
Frank was some more.
specifically chose this map on purpose because of bottlenecking.
I know
wanna
we are very bottlenecked. You absolutely are evil,
Nope.
and I'm enjoying it.
Straight into the wall.
I want to use a determination point and try to hit him again.
How many determination points do you have left?
So I started with 7. I've got
They reset every mission. So it would have gone back down to base.
Dang.
So what
Am I
now?
down to 4?
It would have gone back down to your base because determination points
So then I
reset
have 0
at every
now.
mission.
This will be my last one
Okay, go ahead and reroll.
because I used 3 and I have 4, right?
What determines determination again?
Is proficiency plus. Let me look at my notes. Determination.
Because
point.
I still had mine at 8 from where we gained some after the wager.
Yeah.
of the
Hey,
last
we're-
mission.
What's the
We
point
gotta
of
be rough
wagering,
on
though?
time, right?
It's
Chris?
determination plus it's your proficiency plus your highest bonus, your highest modifier in intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, it's 5. So I still have 1 after this.
11 is still going to miss.
I used my last point.
Nah, I'm
Can
only
I?
letting you do it once
No.
per turn.
1. Okay.
Once per turn.
Gotta take this guy down, man. One dude.
All right,
All right, that's it.
Prata.
Get him.
And I am going to attempt to stabbo him with my dagger.
Just grab
Stabbo.
him, man.
Stabbo away.
Stabbo away.
He's running away.
Stabbo away.
Uh,
That is going to miss.
I would like to use a determination point.
All right, go ahead and try and reroll.
I think you can only use 1 anyway. I don't think you can keep using.
That is going to hit. It's a nice one damage. It's good.
One
It's a good
day.
hit.
A healthy one.
It's a healthy amount of damage.
I'll take it.
At this point, yeah.
My dude, you're up.
I go up and I whip out one of my many knives and I try and throw it.
So you lost one. You
I had
threw
like
one.
6.
How many have you thrown at this point? This is
I think at least 2.
okay. So you have not been able to retrieve those. So plus the one that you gave Brada, you have 3 knives left. I
Okay,
think you
so
started with. Did you start with 5 or 6?
I will say I started with 5, so I have.
Okay, so you have 2 left.
I have 2 left. Okay. So yeah, this is my last throwing of a dagger.
Okay. Go ahead and throw. That is also a hit.
Still aiming for the legs if I can.
Okay.
Is he going down?
No.
God
Oh.
damn.
No.
He's a healthy boy, isn't he? Shit.
I don't know.
Boy.
Yeah, that's a yes. Yeah. We need to find a way
Morta's
to drug
Hey,
him
they-
or grapple him
Grapple him.
down.
Yeah,
Taylor
just
is
stop him.
going to
Yeah,
turn
just
around and
shoot him.
force a wisdom save from good old Brada. Take a wisdom save, Brada man.
Brada's very bad day.
This is
How
where- This
injured?
is where
Brada's gonna
Ah.
take some interesting damage. This is not going to super be fun. He takes 5 points of psychic damage. At least it wasn't 12.
I am legit barely standing.
Okay. And with
Brada.
that, he is going to.
Been poisoned. I've been mind attacked.
Twice. You've been
Disgrace.
It's literally
Multiple
called
disgrace.
torture on this thing.
Multiple disgraces.
Every part of me down to my very soul.
To
And
be fair, the psychic damage gets worse if he tries to read your mind.
ugh.
All right, so he's gonna run forward, buddy. You're still seeing. Do you have anything you want to do in your fever dream, or I'm just gonna take a nap? You can take a nap if you want.
I mean, just take a nap.
All right.
Hey, you chill right there, man. You'll be fine.
I couldn't have done
I'll
this
watch
to
out.
the enemy guy.
I really wish
all
he
good.
would do this to the enemy.
Guy.
Hey, man, this dude would have ran away by now if I didn't slow his ass down.
No, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna shoot him one more time. I'm gonna yell out for my bonus action. Stop stabbing him, shoot him, just grab him, man. He's running away. And I'm gonna shoot my blowgun at him. At 14.
Okay.
Is that hit, or I'll use my last determination if it doesn't?
It does not, so you will need to use your last determination
Okay,
if you would
so-
like to try again.
Yes, please. So we'll hope that this hits and we can stop this guy. Nope.
Nope.
Sorry,
Nope.
y'all. Just good grab him
No.
or something.
No, it's fine.
Trip him. My turn's done.
Okay. Brata.
Against my better judgment, I'm gonna move up to him.
Oh god, don't. You're gonna die.
Attempt to grapple. Oh man.
Get him, man. Get him. Get him.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who do I have active?
Ah.
I'm gonna. I feel
Yeah,
like
no, he has like a +5 too, doesn't he?
I'm
Plus
gonna-
6. Oh, we are.
I'm gonna spend a determination to try one more time at this.
Oh.
You are unable. You feel you feel like you can feel him, but there's just something. Maybe it's the fact that you still feel weak from this poison, but you just can't seem to get
Hmm.
a solid grip on Taylock as he's running. My dude, you've got one knife left.
I don't care.
You see
I'm
multiple
gonna
of his
move.
knives sticking out of.
I'm going to attempt to grapple him from here. If I can, I'm
You
still.
cannot. What? Actually, yeah. No, the chamber
I'm
does
right there.
open up.
I'm still-
So the chamber does open up, so you can try.
Do I have advantage because he's also trying to grapple him right now?
No, he's not flanked.
Does he have disadvantage from being exhausted though, or does he have any of that, or just?
It's just speed.
I'm going to use a determination point to try again.
You don't have
You don't
to.
have to.
You managed to grab him.
What? With an
Yes.
11?
Yeah, he rolled a 10.
Oh, Phew. No,
Opposed.
I
It was
wasn't.
a-
I
it's
wasn't watching.
opposed. It's opposed.
I thought I was just trying to make hit his armor class or something.
No,
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 opposed.
no,
I
no,
grapple
no,
him.
no.
Oh God! Finally.
No. At which point Morta is going to come forward. And now it is Taylock's turn as he brings his hand up. I need Brada, Morta, and Clarence to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Can I use a determination point to make that better?
You can try.
I need to
Whoa.
hold on to this guy, and I rolled
Nice.
2 20s.
Nice.
There you go.
Unfortunately, even with the natural 20, you are unable to hold on from him, as from this crystal, in a blast wave of energy literally forcibly propels. You take no damage, though, as you're only pushed back 1 space. Both you and Morta are pushed back. Brada, however, is physically pushed into the wall and will take 1d6 worth of force damage.
Oh, brother.
God damn.
I'm going to GM roll this just in case I need to fudge it. I don't. It's a 1.
Brada,
Take
Brada,
1 point of
Brada.
force damage as you are pushed back into this wall.
As I'm pushed back into that wall, that 1 point of force damage is enough to bring me down to 0.
Oh no! Oh no!
So that's what I'm saying. I look
Oh,
so bad.
no,
With
bro.
another 1. So I'm falling against the wall, and Brada just down, just ragdolls to the ground.
And
the
with
base.
that, Taylor's going to try and keep running away.
Man, get out of here, eventually.
No.
Buddy
No.
is taking a nap. Guy.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna step up to my buddy that fell down. I'm gonna start treating him. I'm gonna try to stabilize him and heal
Fair,
him up.
fair.
So 9 hit point recovery.
Brada, you are prone. You are conscious, which is awesome. Yay. Pluses.
Start wrapping him up. 10 in his wounds.
But I will say, because of this and the fact that you are currently being tended to, you are unable to take an action this round.
There.
Logistically. Dude.
Boot. We're going up here and we're going to athletics again. I do not.
I'm not
good.
even going to do an opposed. You go and you hit wall. You hit
I
wall.
fumble. I try again.
Okay.
I need to bring this guy down. I'm so tired of this.
Determination.
Oh
Wait,
my god.
So you're spending a determination point?
I'm spending a determination point to
Okay.
do it.
What is it with you and
Yes,
spending determination
yes.
points and then critting?
I mean, yeah, you get him grappled. I'm not
don't.
going to oppose it. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe he rolls higher than
That's a
24.
crit
Who
success
knows?
grapple. So you
Who
pile
knows?
drives them and slams them.
Can we say I at least pull him prone?
Give him the
at this point?
tombstone.
No, you are not going to get him prone. You are
Damn.
able to get a hold of him. A prone is a whole other action you have to try and do.
I got
so-
hope. Maybe if he doesn't do the AoE thing that he
There
did
you go,
last time
Hubbard.
again, which he's
Yeah.
probably going to do again. But I very much want just
Get behind
go
him
with the
or
knees.
something.
Go with the knees.
At which point, I need dexterity saves from Morta and Clarence.
I hate this.
Legit. This is the worst.
I'm killing this guy after
Unfortunately,
this.
dude,
I don't care
you
anymore.
are pushed back into where, well, not that far, but you are pushed back almost into the space where Brada and Guy are currently, and you do take 1d6 worth of force damage.
I don't care anymore. I
Now
don't
you're
care
just
how
mad.
much
You
this
take a
is.
full 6 points of force damage.
That's whatever.
Now he's just making everybody angry. And he's going to, whoop, I hate this half speed thing. You know how hard it is to get away?
Yeah,
And it's half speed? It's annoying.
Oh,
Yeah, this
man.
half speed is rough on you.
It's the most
Buddy.
uneventful
I would like
chase.
to roll over
I
and
can't-
just
my spiders
shout,
couldn't
maybe, shout, maybe you guys just cut him off.
We can't. We
roll
can't get
back
past
over.
him.
We might be able to. Now
I mean, you
open it
can
up.
now.
We can now.
Maybe.
That's a good idea, man. Whatever we're doing's not working, apparently.
Guy.
That being said, I'm going to do exactly what I've been doing and try to shoot him. I can't do anything else.
To be fair, you have been theoretically the most effective in this combat.
True.
Yeah, well, that misses. At least I slowed him down, right?
Yeah, the slowing him down has been a game changer.
Also took out one of our guys, but we won't talk about that.
We are
So,
not going to talk about
I'm
that.
gonna go ahead and just take a sidestep and be like, whoop, after that, and then that's it.
Rata.
I get up, and I guess I can get up and do 2 squares.
Well, you can move 1 square.
1 square.
Yeah,
prone.
getting up takes half your movement.
Oh shit! I can't.
Did he go
You
up?
can't.
I'd in an ally
Can you go
square,
there?
so I just stand.
That is Yeah, he could do it.
Yeah, that's
So there,
I'd
man.
that's a fair
allow it.
spot. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. Not worth it. I'll stay there. I'm gonna try and head him off. So I want to be as south and west as I can.
Clarence.
That would get you one square closer because you could move there just as easily from here.
I am going to dash. So 1,
Yeah, but next
2,
round I'll be able to move
3,
4 squares in
4.
a positive direction.
As you move past him, you before you can move past him, he will take an opportunity attack to force a blast attack. So I need.
That's fine.
It's a cone. Hang on, let me. So that's gonna be before you can get that far, darling. It's gonna be Constitution. Sorry, Wisdom saving. No, Dexterity saving throw for 1, 2, 3. Rada just barely misses. So Guy, Morta, and Clarence, Dexterity saving throws for me, please. Nice. I have to keep pushing that. Nice, nice, nice. So far, no damage. Oh, god damn it.
My boy.
Your child takes 5 points of force damage as he is pushed back into this fossil. Everyone else is just pushed back 1 square. So if you still have, you can still, you still had, I think, you said you were going to dash, so you still have like 5 feet of movement or like 1 square worth of movement. If you would like to use that, you can still do that. If you want to get right up next to him, but you cannot get in front of him.
I will wait right here.
Because you are not prone because you succeeded. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Morta is prone, so he is going to stand up using
God
his
damn it, I was
action.
hoping Morta could at least get in there.
No, dude, he's prone. He fell prone.
Prone.
Daylock. Baby, go back.
I want
Make
to
a dexterity check.
How often
Again,
can you do this?
as much.
Apparently
It's
every
just. It's
turn.
just a turn. It's just a response. It's a.
Action.
This is his weapon.
I hate him.
I hate this guy so much. I can't even
Aren't
use
the
guns
ghoul
against
the
him.
worst?
He was
The
Who needs to do
worst.
dex save?
he was supposed to be
It's
an
gonna be.
ally.
You were the one who said he would have helped Kelzo.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelzo could have been taken over instead, but no. I mean,
Given the choice.
you did the thing. You said he would do it. So okay. So I need Clarence and Morta again to make me the dexterity saving throws. Clarence is pushed back but not pushed prone. Morta takes damage and is pushed and knocked prone. 4 damage.
Dude's probably looking a bit rough at this point.
He's honestly not looking bad, but he's a fighter. And then Taylor is going to move forward with the rest of his movement. Okay. Buddy.
I'm gonna start moving towards the fire.
Okay. Sounds good. I dig it. Agent of Chaos, my friend.
I mean, he's drugged. Like, what else are you gonna do?
And some good sedatives. He needs a nap and a cozy time by the fire. Guy.
Step up. Try to take another shot. Still trying to knock this guy out.
Okay.
Is there
Nothing
anything
else
I
I
can
can
do
do
to
at
give
this
him
point.
advantage?
Nope. He's got cover. Nope.
All right, man. That's it.
Rada.
Grr. Either way, I'm gonna have to move within melee of him. There's already so much I've got to censor this episode.
Sorry.
I've cursed a few times accidentally.
Our
I
time's
knew
gotta be
during this
looking
people were gonna,
distant.
yeah, we're gonna have to cut a lot out. So we have a lot to cut out.
All right. Oh, yeah,
At this point, for like how long this
Are
battle
you
is
double
taking,
dashing? Are you
yes.
using your action to dash?
I am. Actually, yeah, you're right. I'm going to double dash and went into here instead.
Okay.
I don't want to do that within melee. And that's
What, you don't want to
Rada's
risk
good.
getting mined?
Yeah, I'll avoid that. Please, thank you. How much HP did you give me? Guy.
I think it was 9.
Is it 9?
Yeah, 9.
Yeah, I'm still too low to risk it, so I'll end there.
Okay.
We do need to wrap this up at some point pretty
Oh,
soon
yeah,
here. I got people
yeah.
waiting on me. Like,
Yeah,
thought we were gonna be
we're
done a
wrapping
long
up
time ago.
very soon. As
Yeah.
soon, very, very, very soon.
In like 5 hours.
Trust me, I know. I've got
I know you got other stuff to do.
an hour and a half.
I know. Yep. You gotta have time to get fresh too for that.
Yep. So, dude,
How sure are we that guns don't work on these guys?
you've never seen it. Haven't seen it. You just have brought us word that guns didn't work.
No, I can't even pass him either. I can't stop here, can I?
That's when it narrows down to really one person only through.
Yeah. I move here and I'm going to take a shot at him because
Okay,
I don't know.
Are you doing Beretta or P90?
P90 because
Okay, take your 3 shots. The third one will have advantage. Miss, hit, miss. So you do see 2 of the bullets go wide, but you do see one, and as comes through, it is stopped by what seems to be a force shield of some kind.
as a bonus action, I want to lean down and pick up a rock.
Okay, easily done. I'll let it happen as your free action. You pick up a rock.
Cool.
Morda is going to come forward. He can't quite get through, which brings us to Taylock. He's going to use his action and his movement. Buddy, are you going to keep going closer to the fire?
Yes, I am.
All right, Guy.
My movement and my action to move. Oops, I didn't mean to move in there. Great. I can't get him out of there. I want to move right here, but I can't get my token.
Oh, okay. You want to move your token?
Behind that.
Right there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Rata.
Oh, I'm going to risk it and take a full move action to get up to him.
It's a move, and that's your move and your
Yeah.
action. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Clarence.
Do we say I stop here? Because that's not really a spot.
That's a spot.
Okay. One. I have to dash it. I stop. No, I'll stop here because I know what's coming.
Yeah.
Morta is going to come forward. He's going to come forward to here. Got blood in his eyes. Taylock. Dexterity saving throws from both you and Morta.
Not bad.
They are both failures, though.
Oh, no.
So you are pushed back each 1 square, and you both take 6 points of force damage.
Shiza. You want to move Morta back? 1.
Yeah, I will. And then, oh, actually, he's slammed against the wall. He's actually slammed against the wall, so we'll just see it that way. And then he moved forward 1. But he's by the fire. Baby, come back. Guy.
I'm going to step down.
Brada.
Throw a rock at him.
Attempt to. Well, grapple's not working, is it?
It's not really.
And it's,
How about we
it's
just
clear
let
we're
him
not making
scoot?
on ground.
We just
Let's
let
see what
him
happens
run
to the
until we're in
exit
the
then.
open area at the end of the tunnel.
If
Yeah,
that's the decisions you'd like to make, you guys can proceed to give chase to him as he's running out. As you get out into the open chamber, you see him bring the device up and press on top of his hand. If
Yeah.
you'd like, you can make ranged attacks. But you hear and
He starts
suddenly you see
teleporting.
multiple rings come up for the ground. What you did not see before is that there is a ring circle
On the ground.
in the center of this.
I
And
throw a rock at his head.
make a dexterity check.
Determination point to do better.
Okay.
Might as well.
Nope.
Blast her off.
Nope. Still doesn't work.
Give him a solid middle finger.
You give him a solid middle finger as he does, in fact, ring away. With that, to close it up, what I will say comes through is that after he rings away, you have no idea where. You can't see if there's a ship in the vicinity or why this wouldn't have been something that happened earlier. You're not really sure as to the motivations of what happened here, but he is no longer in your eyesight. You are out of combat. At which point you could go back inside, kind of hole up with Kelzo and Buddy, who are both out of it, and kind of try and nurse them back to health before heading back to the SGC. Once Kelzo is back of sound mind and can move around, she would be able to go back to the village. You've essentially been able to solve everything that you needed to be able to do today. So you receive 3 mission points, which means
a level.
you guys level up to level 2. Yeah,
Woohoo!
you guys go up to level 2. So go ahead and level up for next session. That's exciting. Yeah.